It's funny, but
Alright guys, welcome back to Just a Nice Guy podcast. I'm Alex Wayne, and today I'm joined with three guys that I've been friends with for a couple years now. Phan, Armaan Khan, and Matt Lee. Say hi.
What's up, guys? My name is Matt, and I'm gonna be a senior.
what's up? I'm Kyle.
And I'm Armaan. I'm already a senior at the infamous Troy High School.
Infamous. And Armaan, we actually played basketball together, right? When you were a freshman.
Yeah, so it was
that.
funny because freshman year, all the freshmen, like all the incoming freshmen were on the freshman team, and I knew no one, literally no one going to freshman year. So I met like Alex, Simon, Raymond, Austin, Marvin, all those boys freshman year. It was hella fun. Shout out to Coach Victor.
I feel like that was what kickstarted you into like what you are today.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I needed a mentoring, and Alex and Simon as team captains of the Frosh team really helped provide that. And I wouldn't be here without them today.
Damn.
I feel like Raymond was more like the guy who kickstarted you though, because I don't think you would be so bold now if it wasn't for him.
It's funny because you guys always talked about, oh yeah, this is like mini Raymond. I always remember that. You guys always mention that. It's like, this dude is nothing like me. And Raymond's like, would do stuff, and I'm like, this is how I'm gonna turn out to be like?
No, it's because like it's crazy because freshman year I was like super like shy and stuff, but then we got Armaan over there like just like randomly like saying hi to any girls and stuff like that. Like he was kind of out there like that.
No, I still remember freshman year we were in the corner, the 300 building,
Yeah.
where like the Miss Grant's room is.
Yeah.
It was like all of the freshmen, and then like your friends like Carter, Reese. And I remember you came out to me and you're like, "Hey, yo, Kyle, what's up? We were the only freshmen and not play on the freshman team as a freshman." Do you remember that?
I remember that.
Right? Yeah. And I was like, yo, who is this guy? And then they were like, oh, it's Alex. I was like, oh, Alex. And then like we started talking a little bit freshman year, and then like I don't know, when did we become like friends? We're just like friends.
I feel like we've always been friends.
Yeah, like always like just.
But
like
then we
friends,
got closer through SAT.
Oh yeah,
That's how we got,
that's
like,
right.
super
close. Oh, you guys are
yeah, we went
together?
to we do it at Cheney.
Cheney.
Yeah, freshman.
It was when you were a sophomore.
Yeah. And you were a junior.
Wait, Alex, did you know the guys on the freshman team going to Troy, or did you not? Because for me, I felt that like I kind of like the friendship between the freshman team and like me kind of grew towards more like the spring season because I didn't know a lot of the guys.
Oh yeah.
And I tried to
JV, huh?
Yeah. Because me and Matt played during the summer, and then me and Kyle like played like once or twice, but I didn't really know them at all. So.
When I came in after 8th grade, I didn't know anyone, but because we all like had like freshman summer practice together, we all got super close. So we were already like a friend group. So even like before school, we were hanging out like outside of school and stuff. Me like not being on the freshman team wasn't really a big like issue for me because I hung out with them on the weekends and I still spent like lunch with them and stuff.
Like, every day you guys meet together.
Yeah.
So.
Because it's funny because like I used to like get clowned, like nowadays I'll get clowned on and stuff like that because I always try to include myself within like their friend group and stuff like that.
Yeah, me too.
Well, it's different if you're on JV though.
No, but we were never invited to anything freshman year.
Yeah.
Like
Really?
never.
No,
Nothing.
to the boys thing, we were like to.
I mean, like we were all together. Like there's like 20 people. It's literally just
Yeah,
freshmen
for
and
real.
frosh. Everyone was just
Yeah.
together, and it never really split until like later throughout the season.
Really good guys from like Irvine, and you were from Fairmont.
But I don't think.
Yeah.
Well, Rohan was always.
I mean, Matt, 'cause
with
you can
bench
relate,
to
right?
guys.
I mean, but Ron wasn't.
Nah, you gotta
freshman
stop
team.
covering your
Oh,
mouth,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah,
No, because
so-
Matt, like you talk about your group, like who?
Like I think, because I've been friends with like Shaf, and then Shaf was like friends. No, and then I became friends with Dylan too, right? And then Shaf became friends with Jacob, and then I wasn't that close to Jacob like at the beginning of the school year. And I feel like as I got along, kind of got close with him, and then.
Kyle had his Fairmont groups and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, like Ollie and Rohan.
Yeah, and I mean a lot
Shout out
more.
them.
There was like 7 of the Fairmont
like
guys.
Dylan, Eric,
yeah,
shout out them if they're
exactly. Yeah. So like Matt had like 8 of his guys.
Yeah.
Kyle had like a couple like 6, 7. There were guys on the freshman team, so they had all together. But I was just on the Frosh team. All I had was like you sophomores. So I was trying to throw myself
So we still
in.
talk
and,
though, right? You, Armaan?
I mean, we still talked,
yeah.
but like it was just more like, hey guys, what are we doing? You know, like that type of talk.
No,
Yeah,
but
that's true.
were you guys always like in like that big group with like the girl team like too?
Nah, we didn't
No?
know any of them.
Not
I
me.
think Matt. I would say Matt knew a lot of them. No, I didn't know any of them till the later
Yeah.
like freshman year.
like we had this like Friendsgiving thing, right? And then during like
Even freshman year, you had that?
yeah, freshman year we had like this Friendsgiving. No, it's like a basketball meet, right? Like people who were in the basketball team, like we had this meet, and then we hung out, and then
Oh,
yeah,
I remember
yeah, it was
that.
like during February, I think, and then And then that's when we kind of got close, and then that formed
But
the little friend group, right?
Were you friends with all the girls?
No,
freshman year?
no.
You weren't, right?
No,
Yeah, because I was only friends with Safia because of
Yeah,
bio.
I've never talked to any girls like at the beginning of school year. Like,
It's okay. What's
so yeah, so that formed a little group, right? After that hangout, and then that's where I met all my friends and like kind of forged that bond.
Do you guys have a group name?
I mean, like at this point, it's so.
Nah, yeah, at
complicated,
this
bro,
point,
like-
yeah.
Why?
I
You guys
don't
aren't really like a
so-
group or something?
I mean, we had group names, and then
Kinda fell
there's
down.
a special person in our group who just loves changing the group
Yeah.
chat name, you know. So we'd keep it that way. There's this.
What's the current name right now?
I mean, okay, so there's a group chat with the guys and the girls. It's called a Bouncy Popcorn. We've kept that a while
Yeah.
because
I think it's like
people have been very adamant on keeping the name. Otherwise, we call each other CB, TLC, just like random like code names. That
What
we
does
just,
CB mean?
okay, so I'll explain this. So Cascade Barriers.
yeah.
So you want to explain this?
Wait, I
story?
don't remember. Was it the?
It was we were all hiking. I think it was.
Oh.
Go ahead. You want to talk about it?
I think it was. Are we talking about when we went to Ollie's house and then like the 5
Cool.
of us?
And then the 6
And
of
then we
us.
all like made stupid ass like
Yeah.
dancing videos and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
that
okay.
one.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so we made like, so who is it? Me, Matt,
me,
Armaan, you're there, right?
Eugene.
Eugene and Ollie,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
And the 5 of us are like hiking like near my house, and we're like up there at like sunset, right? Like it's about to be dark, and we're just like, that one video? I don't know how to describe it. There's like this like one dude, and he's like, it's what's the one song? What do you know the video I sent you? Like 100,000 for the.
Yeah, it's Life is Good.
Yeah, Life is
Yeah,
Good.
Life is Good.
Okay, that song, Life is Good. And there's this video with like the camera guy like moving the camera, and there was like this super like nerdy kid that was like dancing, and it was like super cool, right? So we're like, yo, we should do something like that, and we just made like a bunch of like dumb videos. Wait, where'd the name come from though?
What?
No, okay.
I still don't know the name.
Kyle, I don't know what you're trying to describe.
Yeah,
but-
what,
No, that's
I
what
want the
happened,
origin story of
That was the
CB.
that was the
yeah.
origin story.
Okay,
That was the
no,
origin
so,
story.
that was
that's
part
what
of the
started
journey.
it.
So that was like kind of towards the end of it. Like let's just try to rewind a little bit.
All right.
There were rocks stacked up.
Yeah.
Do you remember this?
Like during,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
in the trails, right?
Yes,
In the trails,
yes,
right?
yeah. There were rocks
yeah.
stacked up, and then I think was it Eugene who was kind of describing like this whole like burial process of like the rocks and stuff like that. Because that's where it came from, and then we started throwing those rocks and just chucking it across the hill, yelling as loud as we can and stuff like that. Like it's complicated to talk about because it's the most stupid stuff.
Yeah.
But it's
for
just
real.
like, yeah, it's really dumb. Like for example, like our current name is called EJO, which is IIJO, which is literally like stands for Internal Inside Jokes Only. it's
Wait, is that what it's? I didn't
Yeah,
even know
yeah,
it
yeah.
stood for that.
It's the most
Yeah,
dumb
I
thing
kind
because
of forgot about that.
because like we had jokes and stuff like that, and they get leaked to other group chats, and then everyone's like starts getting in on it. So we're like, let's just keep this shit. All right, let's just keep this shit EJO, you know?
Show.
Yeah, it's just
I
like
like
dumb
it
names
too.
like that. But like, I don't really say like we have like a current name because like I feel like if we did,
I think it
you know,
kinda
like
varies
people
all
in
the time.
people in other groups be like, oh my god, watch out, it's like them.
Do
or something
people
like that,
outside
you know?
get jealous?
Nah.
Or who's like in the
Okay.
close group? Who's in the close
See,
group?
that's controversial.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
like.
I don't know.
I mean, okay, for the guys, it's obviously like us 3 here: Rohan, Jacob, Eugene, Shaf, Ollie.
Yeah.
Like that's
Yeah.
our 8. In
That's
terms of
all
the
right.
girls, that's like.
So, I don't know.
I mean, girls are girls, you know. I don't like it.
No, I feel like
That's
they're
it. That could be
different. I
like-
feel like they're
I'm
different
joking,
vibes,
girl.
you know? Yeah.
But like, there was like points in times of sophomore year, junior year, where people were like, man, your guys' group's really exclusive. And I'm like, really? And like, yeah, like I feel like just like we can get the vibes off of it. And like, there's like a couple of people saying that here and there. And then the girls would tell us this, and we're like how do you know you're just not like kind of like just boosting our ego, you know? Or something like that.
Well, I feel like a group is just like a group. Like it's not
Exactly,
being
yeah.
like exclusive. It's just
Yeah.
that they formed by themselves. It's
Exactly.
not like anyone can come and hang out with you
Yeah,
guys,
I know.
obviously, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but then it's not like you're really like choosing like.
Yeah,
It's just like you're choosing to hang out with them more because they're your close friends.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
No, of course, yeah. And if anyone knows me personally, like I think I consider myself like friendly. I honestly want to be humble, but like I remember me meeting Eugene for the first time. Ollie had like a secret recording of Eugene, and Ollie's like, "Hey, give me your honest opinion of Armaan," and Eugene's like, "Scary."
I remember that.
I remember Ollie telling us. Yeah.
So like I don't get that impression of because I heard things about that from me and Kyle, like that we're just like we're scary, intimidating people. But yeah, I mean I'm just like.
What's your reputation at school?
Oh.
Oh.
What's Armaan's?
I don't want to call my own reputation. What do you guys think? I mean,
I really don't know. I don't know. Like,
I don't know.
I mean, there's a couple of things that I have in mind, but like
I think people think you're intimidating.
people
I
think
could see that.
Yeah.
I think you're.
like
I think people.
freshman year, you're like.
No, but like if you were like another like if you didn't know Armaan, would you just come up to him and like start a conversation with him?
Yeah, I don't think.
No.
Like, yeah, you.
No, I wouldn't, right?
Now
Like-
you look pretty intimidating
It's
because
that
like,
he's not approachable.
Yeah, he's not
Yeah, it's hard to
approachable. He's not
approach. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
approachable.
Okay, so what makes you approachable then?
You just have to like look friendly.
Like you just like the
You
just the
need to
face.
You have
shave
to
that. You need to
smile.
shave that,
So
man.
so do I have like that RBF? That
No,
makes,
no. It's like
No,
the
it's
you know
not.
the way you walk that everyone makes fun of you. Like,
Oh no, he sort of has a charisma like in his eyes, like you get what I mean?
No,
Or
you
maybe
just,
because
like-
he's Indian. Or
no,
something.
because
I
there's
don't
like people that
What?
have
know. No, I
That
didn't
is
mean to
definitely
be.
not it.
Yeah, I didn't know. Okay,
Wait,
but he sort of has a charisma. Like I don't know. Like
No,
for,
but you
to
know like
me,
the people that have like a nice like smile, like
What,
their eyes are like
go
friendly.
ahead. Oh, go,
like
go.
I'll say like
Who
Jacob.
would be
has,
some
like-
people who
Like Alex, like when you like he has a nice smile, like a nice, you know, like.
I think it's because
approachable
like
face.
I'm
Yeah.
not like super tall and stuff. I'm not like really like intimidating.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess like height is plays a factor,
Yeah,
right? Like if
low-key,
you're
yeah.
taller, then.
like for example, okay, I'm gonna shout out one person, Kai Akamatsu. That dude is super nice and like
Oh, yeah.
super friendly and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Like I can see, but like I don't know like what he has, what I does. Like it's not like I'm jealous. Like he's like super friendly and I get those intimidating vibes, you know. But like I know him for being really really friendly. Who else? Olivia in our friend group, you know.
Oh,
She's-
yeah, Olivia
She
has
gives
her
out that very
reputation
like
too,
yeah.
energetic, really happy vibes off.
Mm.
Like those are like two of like one of my closest friends that like I know for sure like give
I
that
feel
off
like
the-
Matt gives off that vibe.
Nah.
Where like he's like super friendly.
Not when he has
and
his
stuff.
AirPods in. Anyone who has their AirPods in,
Yeah.
it's just
It's
not
hard to approach
approachable.
them,
Yeah,
yeah.
you
I
can't
mean,
approach
think
them.
about approaching Matt. So you're in the hallways, right in the breezeway. You're walking down to your physics class, and he's coming back, and he's wearing a red shirt, blue shorts, and green shoes.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think that'd be too hard to approach. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
approachable
low-key.
because he's goofy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
like
I think you have to like know him at least like a little bit.
yeah, I'm kind of shy like when I don't know that. Like
I
I'm
feel like
not
he's
that
always like
talkative.
smiling though.
would you say that
Yeah.
for yourself
Yeah,
as well, Alex?
I
Like, you're
do. I do
approachable
smile all the
'cause
time, but like
would you say that for yourself as well? Like you're approachable because you're goofy?
You saying I'm goofy?
No, it's like funny, bro. Not like okay.
No, it's like-
Matt's goofy
yeah.
in his appearance, but like you're goofy in like your personality. Like
Right.
you're like.
Yeah.
I feel like to a lot of people they say that it's hard to approach me. I don't know why. I don't think
Oh,
I'm hard to
really?
approach. Yeah.
Cause see, man, when you're approaching,
Really?
you never met someone. Like this is
Yeah.
just based off of looks. So
I feel like I'm just like always smiling, so it's
Yeah.
easy for people to
Yeah.
like come talk to me because it's more like they see me as like a friendly guy.
Do you think you joining ASB made that a lot easier?
Yeah, definitely. I remember people would some random freshman this year was coming up to me every day and like trying to like hump me.
No way.
Yeah.
Real?
Wait, a
Like,
freshman?
Yeah, like a
Oh
freshman
my
out of nowhere was just coming up to me in in the breezeway where I was like,
Yeah,
in my
that's
locker's
low-key
in the
sus.
breezeway. I would just be like doing my locker, and then this guy would just come up and like try and hump me.
Okay, that's sus. That's
And
definitely
you
sus.
didn't know this kid?
No
I didn't know
idea.
this kid. No one knew this
Oh
kid.
my
What?
My like locker buddy, right?
Uh-huh.
He like was also a freshman, so I was like, "Do you know him? Is he your friend?" And he was like, "No, I don't know him either." I was like, "So why is he like trying to like come up to me and like hump me,
Yeah.
right?"
That's weird.
Maybe I was a little like too like approachable, where people
Yeah.
just like
True,
take
yeah,
advantage
yeah.
of
Yeah,
it.
I
That's
don't-
the
yeah, I
thing,
don't
that's
like
the thing,
that. I
That's
don't
what I
like
was
that.
saying. Like that's what I was
It's
saying.
weird that like a freshman can like just randomly go
Yeah,
up to
exactly.
a guy.
like I
and
hate it when
you know.
people like take advantage of like
Exactly.
someone like who's approachable and then
Yeah.
like for example like if someone asks for homework all the time like that's one of the annoying things.
I hate people like that, yeah.
It's so annoying.
No, but like the thing is like when you're goofy, like there's a point of where like you're funny, and then the point where people can just like outright disrespect you.
yeah.
Like you know, and like okay, like when it comes to like girls, right? Like do they find goofy like to be a character where they're just like stepping over you, or is it like a oh that's attractive?
I don't think they want a goofy guy though. They
Really?
don't,
Yeah.
Like
how Matt's goofy. They don't want a guy like Matt
yeah.
because they would like. Although guys
Yeah,
find it like
that's
pretty
tough.
funny and stuff, right?
Uh-huh.
Girls don't find that attractive because
Yeah,
they want like
exactly.
the tough guy, like the
Okay,
cool guy.
but
the
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
if
yeah.
I'm goofy, I'm goofy. But if I'm not, I'm not. you
Yeah,
know? I can
exactly.
control
Yeah,
that.
you
but-
shouldn't change
but-
yourself.
Yeah, but like some people are just goofy in general. Like you know. What I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I'm not like that.
No, but you know, there's some girls, like, so there's some girls in, like, our friend group that are, like, if you're too goofy, then it's, like, annoying.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I'm not
Yeah,
gonna name
yeah, yeah.
names,
I know
but
that
you
girls.
know what
I
I'm
know
talking
that
about.
girls got mad that I was never like serious enough. They're like, "Why can't you take anything seriously?"
Yeah.
But I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
"Oh, why should I really take anything seriously?"
That's Ollie, bro.
Yeah.
That's legit
Sometimes,
Ollie in
yeah.
our friend group.
Yeah.
You explain how what he does and how he's a very special case, or
What part?
I mean, okay, so
Yeah, you just explain it.
Ollie is like my boy. That's like everything, my ride or die and stuff like that, you know. But the thing that he does is that he just does not care. Like there are people who, you know, change their perceptions, like change like their complete personality for a girl and stuff like that. Cause like, you know, guys and like, or guys just, they do different things around each other and then do different things around girls. Not the case for Ollie. Does not care. Not a single fuck given, you know? This man will literally do the exact same thing, exact same jokes in front of anyone, everyone. And you know, he's got some hate for it, but then like people have like just truly seen for like who he is and stuff like that. And
At least he's a genuine guy.
Exactly. And you know, that ended up winning him a junior prom prince, you know?
I think that's what makes him respectable, because he's not like Two-Faced. He's like always the same.
He's not like trying to change himself around.
Exactly.
That's why I like him.
Yeah.
Like that's why I like him. Like so like.
That's why he can like
nice.
you can love him or you can hate him, because like when he's
because you get the real thing.
Exactly. Like you'll never get anything different. So
I hate the people when you're hanging out with them, and like there's girls around. They'll like keep like trying to like clown you. Or, they become the comedian.
Oh yeah.
Dude, if you have that one person, I don't know.
Who like they always like throw you under the bus.
Okay,
wait.
You get thrown under the bus or what?
Yeah.
Damn, Matt, you okay?
You have like special instances where like you're like on a hanging with five people or something like that, and like your wingman's just completely like screwing it up for you, like that type of thing, or it's just like
it's not like necessarily like a wingman, but it's just like when there's girls around, they try and like make fun of you in order to like get ahead.
Like they try to put you down, and then they try
in order to make themselves look good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Some people resort to that. I don't like that.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't think I've ever have I ever done that? I don't think so, right?
I've had some people like just naturally did it like once at least. Like there's no way people just.
I mean, like I make fun of people like all the time.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and then people make like it was on you and Simon's. You know how like you and Simon, you guys are talking about how like people make fun of you and then like you return the favor or something. It's like it's being nice and like, you know, or, like being mean. Like that's what I think. Like that's me. Like people make fun of me, I make fun of them. It's like
the friendship, right? That's how friendship
exactly.
works.
And like if I made fun of them, like my intention was, I'm gonna make fun of him just to impress the girls. You know?
Like that's never my like. That's not my intention.
I don't think I've ever done that.
It's okay, man.
But not gonna
It's okay, Matt. It's okay, Matt.
But I've heard things that I do get, like I have anger problems or something like that. I get really easily irritated in the group. I don't think so, but you can hear from Matt or Kyle. I kind of want to hear this, but
I mean that's like a lot of people. Like, I think I get pretty frustrated pretty easily too. I mean like if it's something I don't like that like happens, I'll get frustrated.
I don't know about me. I'm just like whatever.
I feel like Matt's more chill.
He's super
like
lucky,
I'm just like whatever.
You think you get irritated easily? Or
not anymore. I used to.
Dude, the
like,
one that actually got me mad was when Jacob put gum in my hair.
Yeah.
That was actually but that was actually messed up though.
Or you know what's really stupid? You know what's really stupid in freshman year? I thought it'd be funny to put like these cashews in Kyle's back. Or pistachios, my bad. Pistachios.
I was gonna talk about that.
I don't even know what was up with that. Like me thinking of that freshman year.
You just put them in his backpack?
Yeah, I didn't even know this fool freshman year.
I remember that.
You remember?
Yeah,
I got so pissed. I was like, who is this kid?
It was the first couple weeks of freshman year, and like I remember like middle school, like we just throw like Cheeto bags and just like empty bags and stuff like that. I don't know why I decided pistachios would be like better or worse or be funny or something like that. But like I said, this is the stupid stuff that I try to do to be like to gain recognition. Like, oh yeah, haha, you're funny and stuff like that. But looking back, I'm like, what the hell was I thinking?
But like I think like I was low key an asshole like freshman year. Like I think I like
really
from freshman year to now, I think I became like more chill in the fact that like I'm like better at taking jokes. I think freshman year I just was super uptight, like in my ass, like anything was like always an attack at me personally. Yeah. And I think that like over time, like I think it's because I was super insecure freshman year, because I didn't know really like where I would stand, like, you know. And then like when I came to Troy and I would realize like, oh, like, you know what, like whatever. And then like now I'm just like accepting, like I'm here, you know, I'm with cool people. It's like, you know, like just trying to like take it.
Did you think highly of yourself because you made JV?
I think I did. Yeah. Like honestly, I think I did, and that's why like I didn't make a lot of friends freshman year. And then like when it came to sophomore year, I was like, you know, I'm not the shit. Like I'm just like a regular dude, right? And I think that's when I became like better friends with like everyone else. I was like, you know, I'm just like why am I like thinking I'm better than other people?
Yeah.
But I mean, like that was a lesson of growth, you know.
Matt, how have you grown in high school?
I feel like I was like too talkative freshman year, low key. Like
what?
I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, I was like too expressive. Like I was the type of dude to like, so when you get like, let's say you got like a D on the test, right, and I got an A, I was the type of dude to come up and say, oh, I got an A on the test and stuff like that. Like,
rub it in your face.
Yeah, like I was like, I had no like.
You were
I was not conscious of my surroundings. You know what I mean? Like I was not aware of myself, aware of my, you know, about what's around me.
Was this always happening? Like in middle school, like you were always like this?
Yeah,
or?
I was like, yeah, and then like, and I started to realize like I've gotten more cautious and consider my like, you know, words and stuff like that, and then
Like picking up on social cues is what you're saying, right?
yeah.
Cues, right?
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then yeah.
Well, even now, I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like you're still just like doing your own.
Okay,
thing.
yeah, of course, like I'm my friends, of course, yeah, but like, you know, like outside, like, you know what I mean, like I've got more diplomatic and stuff like that, and
Diplomatic. What a
Yeah.
nice word. What a nice word. You
Yeah.
used.
How about the ladies, man? Because you kind of stale. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, for real.
nah.
The only segment we had is
Freshman.
freshman year
Freshman year.
Sadies. You want to talk about that? It's a very interesting story.
Nah, but like, everyone knows that.
Yeah, everyone does.
Yeah, everyone does.
Talk to the podcast.
Let him know. Let him know.
Yeah, let him know.
It was basically, so Olivia basically wanted to go with me, and then, you know, but at the time I didn't know if I wanted to, like, I wanted to go, but at the same time I didn't want to. Like, I don't know how to say this.
Just
You
say
wanted
it,
to
just
go
so-
with someone else. Is that what
No,
you're
no,
saying?
no. It's definitely not that. No. Like, I wanted to go with her, but at the same time, I didn't want to go to Sadie's. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't even know.
Yeah, I get
So-
you. We're like, you don't want to like spend the money and the time and stuff like that.
I was
yeah.
in the middle. So,
Yeah.
and then after that, and then she, and then and then the other person wanted to go with her, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
and
something like that.
And the other person wanted to go with her, and then finally she asked that person, and they went together. But after that, you know, like, I don't know, like, something made me want to go.
We just like till this day we'll still clown on him. Like, this is like the top two biggest, like, worst mistakes ever. You
Count
know?
on Matt?
We'll clown on Matt for sure. Yeah, because there was this exact picture where he ended up going overall.
Exactly as I'm saying.
This
Something
man,
made me
he
want to
left
go.
it
like
out.
a nice little vest.
Yeah,
and like
I was
a
like-
This guy
button.
got dressed. He dressed like formal
Yeah.
to
In a
Sadie's.
vest to Sadie's.
What was
Sadie's.
that? Oh, freshman. It
And-
was like Pixar one,
Yeah.
right?
Dude, I'm
And-
just,
and-
like, I was so.
And there's this exact picture where there's 7 couples, and it's just Matt and his hands in his pocket.
Now if I think
he's
about
a
it,
fifth-
like,
he's a 15th
oh my, this
wheel.
is so cringe. Oh my god,
It's
this
in a,
is so cringe.
think about a truck.
Dude, the more
There's no
I think
16 wheel.
about
It's
it,
just a
oh my
15th
God.
wheel. Matt's a 15th wheel.
Dude, this is so cringe. Oh my god. Like, the
And then-
more I think about it,
and
the
then
more like.
who is standing next to him? Who is standing next to him?
Olivia and
Olivia
the man
and
and then
then-
the guy who she asked.
So Olivia went with someone else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
And
ended up
then
asking
Matt
someone
went
else, yeah.
alone with the same group,
Yeah.
and he decided to dress formal.
Yeah.
Why did no one tell Matt? Why did you not know
Exactly
you
as I'm
were
saying.
supposed to
Freshman year,
dress?
freshman year, I was like I was a whole different person.
How was
Okay,
your
not
freshman year,
whole,
Sadie's?
but like I was like.
Was it?
I didn't go freshman year, Sadie's. I didn't get asked freshman year.
See, since I think.
But you didn't
I think
go
that's
with
what
your friends
makes
and
me
like
don't
that.
wanna
You
go
just
there.
like didn't want to hang out. You just said screw it.
No, because Sadie's is more like you can't really go with like a guy group. It's kind of
Yeah,
weird.
that's
true,
It's
that's
kinda
true,
weird
actually,
to do that.
Maybe like more formal stuff like prom or like homecoming.
I mean, this is only like the Matt's like exciting parts of high school
Yeah.
when it comes to girls. But like, what's about 8th grade graduation, Matt?
Huh?
Do you want to talk about that? Because that's probably like the second most like entertaining thing, right?
It was basically me asking a girl with a flower. I just picked up a flower.
Like asking her
at
what?
that- huh?
To like to graduation dance. or
Yeah, to
something?
graduation
Okay.
dance. But it was like an 8th grade thing,
And-
whatever. Like,
Well,
you
what
have to-
kind?
did you
Did
have
you
to-
buy the flower or did you pick it off like the floor?
Pick it up.
Hey,
What?
do you want to clarify anything?
Bro, I'm exposing myself so
you have
much.
to clarify
Holy
something?
crap. No.
You said you had to clarify something.
And the podcast.
No,
wants
if I
to
think
know.
about it, I don't need to.
Was
Like,
it
I don't need
successful
to.
or what? How'd it go?
No.
So
Of
you.
course not. Like, who would want to go?
So
with
walk
someone-
me through it. You picked up a flower and then you just walked over to her.
Yeah, I don't know
And then
what I
you
was
said, what
thinking.
did you say?
Uh huh.
You want to go to a graduation dance with me?
Yeah, I just asked her.
Oh,
then-
okay.
Yeah, like just basic.
And what did she say?
He's like, I don't know. She said yes. It's like she said yes at that moment, but after like her friend told me like she didn't want to go. so I
Oh,
was
okay,
like,
okay.
so I
The
don't
classic middle school.
know. But it was like an 8th grade thing, whatever. So I'm just gonna pass it.
That's pain.
That's
not
respect.
fair.
Okay, as much
Come
as
on.
like him picking up a flower, I don't think I can ever ask a girl in 8th grade to a graduation dance.
That is,
Yeah, that's
it does take
facts.
some
That takes some
confidence,
balls,
though.
That- yeah.
It does
Yeah.
take some confidence. Not only to ask, but to show her that like you don't really care that much, that you just pick a flower off the floor.
Did she see you pick the flower or did you like
No, I picked it before.
Oh,
I asked,
okay.
yeah.
That's kinda
smart,
smart.
Dude, I
though.
feel like
It's
I
kinda
feel like I got
smart.
less confident. Like from 8th grade to like freshman year, I think I was pretty confident. I don't know. Like something about me was confident. And then I just got less confident. I don't know why.
I mean, speaking of that, like I've never asked a girl out to like a dance period, like homecoming. We canceled,
yeah,
promise
you haven't.
canceled,
That
and
was,
stuff like
I think
that.
that was my last
I mean,
No,
Kyle's the
that's
only
a-
one. You want to
that's
speak about
fun
it,
time.
right? Sophomore
I
year?
mean, Alex has two.
Oh yeah, Alex did it
Yeah.
like big time, but
No, don't say big time.
I mean, what was it? It was junior year, right? In front of everyone.
No, that was sophomore year when I got asked in front of everyone. I didn't like it asking because I don't really like those like big like
Yeah,
super
me too.
in front of everyone.
But this is the
type
only
of things.
time where I'll expose myself. This is the only time.
Like if I had to do it again, or like if obviously we have another chance hopefully. I think I would do it in like private. I think it's
It's
better.
more like just
Really?
like your friends, her friends.
Yeah,
right?
exactly, right? Like you don't need like other like
Yeah.
randoms
Yeah.
watching.
That's true.
I mean, I remember like it was sixth period and Kyle had like the whole.
Oh yeah, right there.
So yeah, it was actually
When was this?
It was like sophomore year.
Sophomore year.
Homecoming.
Sophomore year,
Yeah.
homecoming.
sophomore year homecoming, and there were a bunch of just freshmen from sports and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
it
Just
was weird.
all
It was
circled
everyone
up.
the thing, cause it was in sixth period, so it was like where we were doing like scrimmage and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So
And
all
there was like a volleyball team like coming
Exactly.
through, like
Like,
walking through the gym.
Yeah, it was like everyone just.
Like
everyone was
Mr.
just
Popular
there.
over here asking out.
and then,
Yeah.
and then Coach Blake walked by. And then it
yeah.
got super awkward.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I think that was like.
Was that the only time you asked someone?
Yeah, that's the only time.
And then you also got. Did you get asked to Sadie's?
Yeah, I got sophomore year.
Okay.
In front of like everyone at the rally.
I just don't like those, especially in the rally.
Yeah.
That was.
I
too
mean, like
much.
it was obviously like a really cool moment. Like. for
Yeah,
me,
like
at least.
she's
Sure.
like trying to like make it like a good memory and
Yeah.
stuff. But it's like
That's good.
it's also like kind of embarrassing.
Yeah.
To do it in front of everyone.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't like getting too much attention. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like to
It's
keep
like
it
the
low-
wrong kind of.
Yeah, I like to keep it
attention.
low key. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like too much attention.
I feel like posters and all that askings is just like a part of like high school.
Yeah.
But then like if you really think about it, it's kind of weird to like make a poster for someone with like and then like have a pun and then like ask someone to like.
That's
You're basically just like asking to
yeah.
like hang out on a Saturday night.
See, I think that's the difference between
If you
like,
think about it.
I think that's the difference between like guys and girls. Like guys is like so simplified, you know. And there's nothing wrong with girls being like, oh yeah, because like it shows like how much you really like feel about them. You know what I mean? Because like okay, I heard some things about your freshman. Mr. One of your friends freshman year. So I have no
Yeah.
idea. I wasn't there for it, but apparently he had a piece of paper and
Shit, I don't know what's
I
let
have
me
that
tell you.
screenshot, I
Let me
have that
tell.
screenshot.
Yo, that screenshot. Send that shit to me. I need
I think
that
it's on
picture.
my old iPad. or
I
something.
need that
yeah.
picture.
So do you want to talk about
Oh
that?
my
So,
gosh,
yeah.
that was a great. That was my favorite like prank of all time. So, my friend wanted me. So my, let's call her. We'll go with Michelle. Okay. Michelle and Jim.
Okay.
Okay. So Michelle was my friend,
Okay.
and Michelle wanted me to get my friend Jim to ask her to homecoming.
Okay.
But they didn't know each other, so I had to somehow figure this out and try and like be the mediator and make this happen. So I would hang out with like Jim and I were actually pretty close. So we would hang out like pretty often, like every weekend. And every time we hang out, I would be like trying to push him, like, nah, just go with Michelle. Nah, you really want to though. Like I know you do. Like I try to manipulate his mind, right? And then eventually one day he was like, you know what? Fine. If you can like, if you're willing to like make the poster and everything and give it to me. I'll just ask for you so we can all go in the same group,
What?
right? So I was like, I bet it's my time, right? But then the night before, I was like doing homework and stuff, and then it was like 12, and I realized like, oh shit, I forgot to like buy anything or like make a poster, right? So I was like, fuck, how can I like? He needs to ask tomorrow because it's almost like you have to like buy the tickets that day or whatever. And I was like, fuck, I gotta like figure this out. So I said, you know what? My dad always has like super high quality construction like printing paper. So I took one of those sheets, boom. Oh my gosh, I felt the quality. It's so nice, right? So I was like, this will be fine, right? But the thing was, it was a 8.5 by 11. So like a regular sheet of paper, right?
Okay.
It wasn't like a big one.
Oh.
So then I was like, how can I decorate this to make it look nice? And I was like, you know what? I got these stencils. Let me pull them out. Let me trace them and write them. So I did that, but then I messed up the first time, right? I messed up, so I said, but the quality's too nice. I can't waste this. I flipped it around, so I just used the other side.
You didn't even use a new.
Nah,
Oh
so I just
my.
used the other side. So then, I was like, I sketched out like, Michelle, will you go to homecoming with me? And then I was like, how can I decorate this? At the time, I didn't have crayons because like I never needed I never needed crayons or anything, right? The only like colored stuff I had was like highlighters. So I was like, yo, what if I trace it in highlighter? Ooh, that's nice, right? So I traced it in orange highlighter. So now it's just Michelle, will you go to me in like Times Roman font with like orange highlighter traced around it. And then I put it into my binder because it fit. And then I just brought it to school. And then that day at lunch, Jim came up to me. He was like, "Where's the poster?" I was like, "Ooh, I got you." I just unzipped my backpack and take it out of my binder. Oh my god! And then he just looks at me. He's like, "Damn!" Like he was like, "What the hell?" Right? I was like, "My bad, bro." Yeah, honestly, yeah. Honestly, looking back, I was kind of fucked of me to do that. But, like I didn't have any other choice. I couldn't drive at the time to go buy stuff. So I was like, "Yeah, I couldn't like find anything. My bad, bro." And he's like, "I guess." And then so then Michelle comes walking by the breezeway, and then Jim's at like the end of the breezeway, and then Michelle walks up, and then Jim's like holding it up, and then he's like, "Will you go to homecoming with me?" But the weird thing was, alright, this part's not my fault. The dude held it upside down.
Oh my god.
That's not my fault. That's not my fault. Oh that's not my fault. So what it looked like, you know how when like you land in the airport and you have like the you hire a guy to like drive you to like wherever you need to go, right? Yeah. It looked like Jim was like holding that spot. Like he was like waiting for someone. He was like trying to pick someone up.
Oh my god.
But he held it upside down, and then we were all like laughing, and we were like, "Oh, flip it around, right?" So then he flipped it around, and then he held next to her, and then because like the sign was so small, they didn't really need like both of them to hold it. So then it's like Jim holding it, like he's like picking her up from the airport, and then like Michelle just standing next to her. It was weird, yeah.
Oh my god. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like if like the amount of from a girl's perspective, like the amount if someone did that to you, like yeah, you have no feelings for me at all. Yeah. Like there was no thought or not no thought process where like okay I'm gonna.
Where
plan
you didn't
and
put a lot of effort.
Exactly. Yeah.
But the thing for me was that my mindset was like, if someone did that for me, would I get upset? And it was no, because I don't really care about that. If you gave me like, if you even like wrote it on the post-it note and asked me, I would be okay with that.
Yeah. Oh,
compared to a big poster where like they truly put their effort and show how much feelings.
Well, I didn't realize that like girls actually cared about that.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just like, it's like the poster asking is just part of high school. It's like a tradition that everyone like pressures you to do.
Yeah. But you don't like really need.
Yeah, you don't really need it.
Yeah,
Like you could just like come up to me and be like, "Do you want to go to?"
Yeah,
this?"
exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
Does that apply for dating as well? Like I feel like it applies more for dating, right? If you're dating, like you don't need to ask.
Because
right?
well, the thing for me is like I don't really like. I'm not like super big on like, oh you had to like go all out to ask me on a date and all that, right? Like I ask girls on dates over text, and like I was talking to my like friends that are girls, and they're like, "No, you can't ever do that because you're like trying to disrespect them and stuff." I was like, but then to me it's like, if someone asked me on a date over text, I would be fine.
Yeah, I'll be fine too, to be honest.
You're supposed to ask them in person. Like,
Wait,
you're supposed to be like, can I like you want to like make sure the first date is like you ask in person.
Oh.
But for me, it's I don't know if it's I'm lazy or if I don't care. But like I just ask over text.
I have a question. Do you think you're good at like sliding into girls' DMs?
No, I struggle with that.
Have you ever tried? Because I don't mess with that. I don't like the concept of you sliding in girls' DMs with a pickup line, and then where do you go from there?
It's such like a forced interaction.
Exactly.
I feel like those never work.
Yeah.
And there are
Especially
apps for that.
Like, you don't really know them either.
Yeah, exactly. Right? Like it could go bad real fast.
It never goes well, to be honest. Especially from like not a decent looking guy like me. You know, you just get clowned in the girl's private story.
Oh yeah, because they can only judge you off your Instagram.
Yeah. And that's why I've never done it, because like I know in hindsight, like that's when something would really happen and be like, oh my god, look at this ugly dude just slid in my DM, and you know just get clowned really easily.
Nah, I don't really mind that though.
Wait, but backtracking to like to the asking on a date over text, like let's take that to like the opposite side. Like how about like breaking up with it? Like how do you feel that breaking up over a text? Is that
I think breaking up you should do it in person though. Like you gotta show some respect for that.
Yeah. Has it ever happened to you where you like broke up over text or in person, or you have the interaction?
No, not
with you
me.
two?
So, no.
You mean over text?
Yeah.
No, I've got the text like, can we talk tomorrow? And then like I kind of like no, yeah.
And you guys would talk in person, or you guys would?
Yeah, we like meet up in person.
Either that or FaceTime. Like just depends on like what's convenient. You actually like went and met them in person?
Yeah. So
I couldn't drive. Like.
See, I tried to do that, but then the person knew what was coming, so she was just like, just do it, I'm
Let's
like,
do it now.
And I'm like, you know, I want to talk to you in face and stuff like that, and I don't think she wanted to mess with that. She's
It's like
no,
a sign of
just do it.
respect though.
Yeah.
Like even just like asking them if you can meet in person.
Yeah.
If they want it over text, then that's fine too. Right.
I'm telling you, this dude is very
We gotta get Matt back in the game.
Yeah, for real.
Back in the game. What
We
do you,
could
I was
probably
never in the
get-
game. What are you
Matt,
talking about?
why don't you go ahead and explain your game? Because I always like have
I was-
problems with this dude.
I was never in the game.
All right, so the
Sorry.
thing with Matt is his standards are so high. Like, you know the one meme where it's like the guy sitting on the couch with like a beer and like his cat, and it's like her nose is too big, and it's like the
Yeah,
models on the screen.
Oh.
That's Matt. Like, that's this dude right here.
Damn, how
Yeah,
high are your
well-
standards, bro?
No,
It's like every time it's like, you know, like in the Instagram, like I'm pretty sure every guy, you know, like every group does this. Like, you know, like you send the girl's profile in the Instagram group chat, right?
Yeah, no,
It's like,
that's not
you know,
us,
you just
but
think,
yeah.
oh no, okay. Just think, do you think she's cute? I was like, no, and then my response would be like, no, every time. Like, and they'll like, you know, like clown me off.
Well, there's
that.
nothing wrong with having like high standards, though.
Yeah, that's true.
yeah, hey,
Yeah.
I think that's what.
find your queen.
I mean,
Yeah.
Matt always tells us
He
like
likes the best of the best.
Yeah,
Alright,
exactly.
yeah.
Matt always
Yeah.
tells us the first girl he wants to date is the girl that he wants to marry.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You
Really?
still stand by that?
How do you
But-
how do you feel about that?
I
Still.
feel like I'm like in a 50-50, cause like, you know, like you don't have, at the same time, like you don't have any experience, so like, you know, that's what. You
But
know,
it's hard to say that you're gonna marry the first person. you're
Yeah,
gonna
because
date.
like
I mean, unless you know that person really well, like, see, that's what the hardest part, like getting to know. Yeah,
them.
and
Yeah.
like you know, it's
especially
like
because
a new person.
you don't know if you want to get to know them as a friend and then lose that chance of becoming a relationship,
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
or if you just go into a relationship immediately.
Yeah.
But like, what hints do you take from a girl that's like, oh yeah, I want that relationship, you know? Because I feel like that's like the hardest part. Like, oh my god, I'm dropping so many hints, can't you tell? And then
Yeah,
I
some,
think like at the end you just gotta like man up and like be like,
Yeah, you
yo,
just like
take a risk.
I mean,
you
like
know?
I can do that, but right now, like, you know, like
It's all
there's
about
no
being
point.
bold.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
for
can.
real.
Yeah, I can be bold like whenever I want, but like right now, I don't see any
See,
points.
I-
Right now, yeah, exactly.
yeah, I
There's
don't
no
see any
point right
points.
now.
Like I don't need to.
Yeah, like there's
I feel like.
But I mean, like, you really think like you want to marry like the first person that you like ever dated? Like, I feel like to grow as a person in terms of like relationships and stuff, you had to go through like
Yeah.
every part of like
Like
the
arguments
Yeah,
and
the hard part,
breakups.
everything. That's true.
you know?
That's true. That's
and
true.
like you get to go through like if you just marry the first person that you ever dated, you won't know what else is out there.
That's true.
You know, like
Yeah.
you won't know like, oh, like what are you looking for in a relationship?
Yeah.
exactly, that's the biggest thing I was gonna say is
Yeah.
that when like dating, like you're kind of just looking for like, what things do I like and what things do I not like.
Mhm.
So like, when I find a girl that I truly like does she have all these?
You
qualities
kind of
that
have to,
make
yeah.
her,
You have to
wife
like test
material?
out the waters to see what you like.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
I said that I got like a taste of everything, right?
Yeah.
Like a.
Uh-huh.
So now I just have to
That's
put
tough.
the correct
Yeah.
combinations together.
What qualities did they stick out that you really liked about them that like you're kind of looking as like forward in a wife?
The things about like the really liked was that she was more playful. I like someone who's like not always serious and someone who's like down to actually
I
joke
feel
around.
like you can't always be serious. Like that's
I
boring.
can't
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can't do it. Like the second
That's
girl I
so
was with,
boring. Yeah, that's
always
so boring,
serious,
like, you
never
know,
laughed at my
yeah.
jokes. Yeah, just
Like,
like
sometimes you gotta be
stupid,
like,
yeah.
you know, joking
really?
and stuff like that. Yeah.
Like,
I
how are you
can't
supposed to
take
like vibe with the like if they're like always?
that. Yeah, if they're always serious and like boring.
Yeah, if they take everything like so seriously, it's like
Like, I feel like you'd be
do not
scared to say
enjoy
something,
life.
cause
Yeah,
like
no,
cause
no, exactly.
like if you say something that was like unintentional, like if you're unintentional, like could like really hurt someone.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
But then there's always a middle ground to everything because like if you're always playful, like I never know like when I have those serious conversations with you and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I have a lot of those, and I'm like, I don't know. I tend to overthink a lot, and just kind of go with that. And I feel like I need to have someone like will keep me in check.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
feel like in terms of playfulness, yeah, it's always great to have that. But yeah, the serious person needs to kind of come in there as well.
I remember like 8th grade, I was like talking to someone, but then I was like, oh, like I should like try to have like a serious conversation with her, right, late at night. And then like 8th grade, I don't really know what to like talk about. What's deep to an 8th grader, right? So I was like, are aliens real? And stuff like that.
Yo.
But yeah, like I think that's like if you're like, I don't know, like when it's better to have like a person that you can have like a good time with.
Uh-huh.
Like I think you can always like people can get serious like when it needs
Yeah,
to get
yeah,
serious,
of
you know?
course, yeah.
Like if you're not like open to like just like doing like random shit like okay, one of my cousins, he goes to UCLA.
Yeah.
He told me like, oh, like his friends just like go to like the Rouse parking lot in like Westwood and just like eats watermelon at like 2 a.m. in the morning, and like that's like like that's something like
It's
I
just
vibe
fun,
with, you know,
right?
like that's
Yeah.
fun to do.
It's just a good memory.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So like like the people that like you can like do that with, whether it's like friends,
Yeah.
like girlfriends,
That's
whatever.
true.
Then I think like that's the
Yeah.
That's the right
You want
one.
people who are spontaneous.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun.
I like people who are
Okay, I like
spontaneous.
spontaneous like hangouts.
Yeah?
Instead of like planned. Like,
Yeah.
Like a schedule. It's
Because
Yeah.
usually the ones that you plan don't go to plan.
like imagine like
someone will come late or like some place will be closed.
yeah,
or
like
something.
imagine you eat and then it's time, let's go somewhere.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
that's so
yeah.
like
It don't make sense.
You're
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
gotta go.
Like you just gotta enjoy the moment.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
type of thing.
Sure.
Yeah.
No, when it's like too planned, it feels rushed or like forced. You know, it's not like
Yeah.
like it's a natural.
I can't speak on behalf of that because I'm the one making the plans. I'm more
Yeah.
so
But
one,
low key, like
You like
plans.
planning it out.
I mean, like, I feel like I have to because, like, no one else would, and everyone's like, yeah, we'll do whatever.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, guys, what the hell are you doing?
I mean,
and
it's-
I'm like,
Yeah.
my friends and I just want to be spontaneous. And, like, that's
Yeah.
not going to cut it with her, you know? Like,
No, but like sometimes you gotta plan stuff. Like I'm not saying you gotta be spontaneous
Yeah,
all the
definitely.
time.
Like
yeah,
some things,
you
like
gotta- there's
big
sometimes-
events and stuff. You really gotta
yeah.
plan it out.
but then, like,
yeah.
within, then you can go and be spontaneous and
Yeah,
go
yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
But then it's like the small things that you can like just
Just
be
let
like,
it
hey,
go.
can I
Just
go?
let it go.
I mean, it's funny, like,
the
the 7 of us, you know, the whole group, we were missing one person, but there was this kickback that we ran to, like, our first one, and
Oh yeah.
it was just like it wasn't really it, you know, like we were like all like hyping it up and stuff like that. And you know, the 7 was like, screw it, let's just go ding dong ditching. So we just literally dipped on the kickback and just went ding dong ditching. And yeah, it was just like that's the type of spontaneous stuff that was like fun because we'll remember that, like just running away.
It's
and,
just
like,
random, right?
and like shout out my boy Shad, like he was running away, tripped on a sprinkler and tripped out, and I had the whole thing on video. And I started dying so hard, but like that's the stuff that I remember instead of just like hanging out in a circle, like watch people drink and just like
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think I'm like drinking's not like a big issue or like not a
Yeah.
big emphasis for me.
Is that a turn off if a girl drinks?
Not really.
No, I don't
It's,
care if
it's
they
like
drink.
neutral. It's like
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
But how about if
Yeah,
a girl
yeah.
smokes though?
Yeah,
I don't
can't-
know about
can't do
that. I don't know about that.
Because it shows that they're like okay with like self harm or like although like
Yeah.
they say like oh it feels good and stuff, but then like
Yeah.
it's bad for your body.
Yeah,
though.
that's
Yeah,
true.
exactly.
Like,
I mean, okay, not like smoking cigarettes, but like people like you know how to smoke.
No,
weed,
like, yeah,
just
yeah.
like
I don't know. It's just like
Whatever.
or like what
Just
if she's
not
like
a
a kind of like a
big-
low key
I'll definitely
like a
tell
Nick
them to
addict,
stop.
you know, like
Yeah,
she's just in the
exactly,
car
like-
and stuff
yeah,
like
like
that.
her-
She just like takes out her jewel. Is that
like she can have like bad skin and like she's gonna be like she's gonna be needing that all the time.
secondhand smoke.
Right, yeah.
You
And like
get
she's
addicted.
gonna have like some small lungs. So if I'm trying to like train for a marathon, right? And then I want her as my training buddy. She's gonna hold me down. She can't breathe that much, right?
yeah. I mean, I always thought it was always about pleasure, but then I heard like research and stuff like that. Girls kind of do it so that they can get skinnier. Like, I don't know if
Oh,
that's
for real?
because like apparently that
When you smoke, you like
Doesn't it like make you full or something? Like,
yeah, it makes you full, so
Yeah.
you don't
Yeah.
have
So
an
that's
appetite
it.
anymore, and
Yeah,
that's how you
yeah.
lose weight.
yeah.
So that's like interesting, but
No,
like,
but that's like really like unhealthy.
yeah, exactly.
Wow, man.
That no, but like think about it. Like that's just you're not eating anything basically.
Yeah.
You're not getting
Yeah.
any nutrients.
You're just
Yeah.
Matt, you're stating
Like-
the obvious.
Yeah,
Although-
Yeah, no,
That's
but if I think about it, like that's so like why would they do that? You know what I mean? Like why?
He's trying to be deep. He's 8th grade me right now. He's
Yeah,
trying to be
like
deep.
why?
Why?
Like
Why?
what's the reason? Tell me, guys.
Hey, comment down below.
Yeah,
Comment
Let
down below.
Matt
And
know.
comment down
Let
below
us
the reason
know.
why you
Let
guys.
Matt Lee know why.
See, for me, like I wouldn't be like it's a make or break because if I really feel like the girl's like all that, and then all of a sudden she starts drinking, smoking, like yeah, that interferes with my morals and like my religious rights and stuff like that. But again, like it's her choice, and like I have to have enough trust in her to be like, okay, you're gonna make the right decisions at the end of the day, and you're gonna be smart and know about.
But it's like
yourself.
also it's like a different lifestyle though.
Yeah.
It's like if we date a celebrity, you know, we're not gonna understand the lifestyle. We're not gonna be like doing stuff with them all the time because they're rather like a celebrity would rather like go do an interview and get paid, right, than hang out with us. It's the same way as someone who's smoking would rather smoke with their friends than like hang out sober with us.
Yeah, that's
That's
true.
Yeah.
And there's another thing, like a lot of people are like, oh yeah, you used to drink to party. That's one thing, and I
don't think that's true.
Yeah, I don't think so.
You can have fun without like drinking.
Yeah.
exactly.
You can have fun sober.
Just last year's Sadie, just look at that, huh, Alex?
That's just it. I was only there for 15 minutes.
Only 15 minutes?
I was only there for 15
Live at the
minutes.
party for 15 minutes?
Only 15 minutes. I could only come for that.
What
long.
happened last year, Sadie? Because I remember we were at the girls' basketball game.
You didn't see the Snapchats of Alex?
I did, but I just want Alex to touch on it because it was kind of
we ended up going to the dance, and then the dance was kind of dead. So then Simon and I were like, oh, maybe we gotta like hype it up, right? And we're like, good, we made it on time. There's only like 15 minutes left. It's our time to shine. I spent like $25 on my ticket and like I didn't really go, so I was like, you know what? Support the school. I still gotta like have fun,
Yeah.
So I went in. I was like dancing, hyping everyone up, but then. Sometimes it gets hot when you're dancing. It gets hot. I'll be honest, it gets hot. Yeah.
It's true. That's not.
And
that's
my
not-
sweat glands are like, I don't know why, but my sweat glands work at an extra rate. Like they sweat like crazy.
They're overtime.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, I gotta make sure my sweat glands don't go crazy right now. So I gotta cool myself down. How can I do that? There's no AC.
Yeah.
So I just had to take off my shirt. I just had to take it off. Yeah.
That's bold.
And did the crowd mess with that? How did they react to it?
I felt like people like
Yeah,
it.
I saw the
felt
story.
like
No, they
people
were
liked
all
it.
like
Everyone was
vibing.
super
Yeah,
hyped.
they were
Everyone
turning
was super
up.
hyped.
See that right there is like a hit or miss. If
No,
people
but
like,
I was
whoa.
Oh yeah, I was walking out, right, and I heard one girl. Oh my god, it's still off. Like, damn. Like my body's not that bad.
See, low-key, that's like a... See, I'm not like insecure on many things, but I feel like that people would be insecure about that type of stuff, Because like people have like this ideal body, like, oh,
But
you
it's
tone,
like-
six-pack.
It's like I'm still in high school. Obviously, I'm not gonna have my perfect body yet.
Yeah.
Right? Like I look around. I can promise you, not 100% of everyone's gonna have like a six-pack right now.
Yeah.
There's gonna be people who have like better body types than me, yeah, but there's also people who are gonna be having worse body types than me.
Yeah.
So I don't really care at that point. It's just like
That's like
I'm
more
trying to have
respect
fun
you,
myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
That's good though.
That's good.
Would you do something like that, Matt?
No, definitely not. Definitely.
I feel like Matt got that energy.
Okay, I got the energy, but I don't have the guts to like.
You
do it.
wouldn't. We all peer pressured you to do it.
Nah. Okay. Nah. Definitely not. No, I still wouldn't do
Matt,
it. I still
Come on,
wouldn't do
I
it.
could see you doing it, man.
I mean, there's been
Yeah.
times where like Matt could definitely turn up, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I see the potential, and I'm like, Matt, bro, just get in the circle, man, just get in the circle.
Nah, sometimes you turn up super hard, and then like other times you're just like straight up dead.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
one or
Yeah.
the other. There's
Really?
no like middle ground.
That's
like,
facts.
vibe.
Kyle's
Yeah,
right. Kyle's
yeah.
right. I'm either like up there or down there.
Yeah.
I mean, hopefully we have a senior prom because, dude, if we
I
I
have a
feel like you
senior
guys
prom,
will. I feel like you guys will.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
I
May.
mean, at this
May.
rate.
People are talking about like a second wave and stuff like that, and like, cause like winter season is always like the flu season.
Yeah.
And it's always like people getting sick and stuff like that. And like, let's say like that everything goes well, right? People are starting to actually follow the rules and like starts to get open and stuff like that. As soon as we come back, I feel like just shit will start happening again. I feel like the only way for this whole thing to stop is like through the like opening of vaccines, and even with that, like we don't even know the side effects of it. But
Uh huh.
Do you guys think this will be around like forever now? Like
I feel like we're always gonna be wearing masks now from now on.
I think so
like
too.
Because in
permanently.
in Asia,
Okay.
even like before,
Definitely.
everyone wore
Yeah,
masks.
yeah, yeah.
Because
No, but, like,
just like
like
as a sign of
permanently though?
respect to like, even if it was like a regular cold, they just like wear it, or even if like they didn't even have a cold, they would just wear it to protect themselves.
Like in 3 years, do you think it will still be like wearing
I
masks?
think our lives
Yeah.
like have actually
think so.
changed.
no, but
like,
it's crazy to think like in you actually brought that up, like the idea of like that this is being like a forever thing.
Like
now.
think
Yeah.
about when you're like 40 years old and you have to like tell your kids like, oh, don't forget your mask.
Yeah, like dude,
That's
that,
crazy
that,
to
that
think
was.
about.
But then like you look at it and now like in Taiwan, that's what it's always been.
That's true.
Oh really?
Like
Yeah.
even when I was a kid, like when I would go back, everyone's wearing a mask and
Oh.
stuff.
Actually, that's
And,
a
like,
thing in
Japan,
Korea too,
too.
low key.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah,
thing in
yeah.
Korea.
All like
like-
a lot of Asian countries.
A lot of Asian countries,
I
because
mean,
it's like a thing of respect.
But in
where
Korea,
you
low key,
respect
some people
everyone.
do it for like fashion. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
yeah.
but
Drift too.
But I
Yeah,
feel
it's-
like definitely like the mask might stay.
yeah,
But I think like 2022 is when we'll all go back to normal.
yeah.
So
Like-
long.
Yeah,
crazy.
it is.
Holy
That's in like
crap.
2 years still.
Bro, I don't think we're gonna have a season this year.
I don't understand how it got out of hand like
You don't
this.
think
I
so?
don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand. Well, I mean, you look at the American people as a whole. I
That's
mean,
true.
I mean, yeah, we're
It's
definitely
understandable.
we're like the laughing stock. California's the laughing
Yeah,
stock
pretty
of
much.
like the Corona situation.
Yeah,
So sad.
Sad.
Just so many things happen.
yeah.
Not just Corona, but
Like what else?
like some people die.
Like
and
what,
stuff
heartbreak?
That.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Are you just talking about 2020 now as a whole, or what?
Yeah, as a whole, just so many things happen. Just like
Yeah.
bad
Rip Kobe,
things.
Rip
Yeah,
Kobe.
Rip Kobe,
Oh, God.
Chaz.
Matt, anything
What did you
happen
say, Travis Scott?
No, wait, what?
Yeah,
Travis
we-
Scott?
What did you say?
I said Chadwick Boseman.
Oh,
yeah.
Chadwick. Okay.
No,
I heard
no,
Travis.
Armaan-
I heard
no,
Travis.
Armaan cut me off. That's why. But
Oh,
yeah.
it's sad.
I said anything happened to you in 2020, which made it worse at all?
Nah. Just staying at home. That's so boring. It's-
How about your workout regimen?
Huh?
Matt's been telling us about his workout regimen.
Yeah, I forgot the
What's his
push-ups.
workout?
Oh, it's all that senior year, summer.
What's your workout routine?
No, I don't work out. I seriously don't.
I'm too good for that.
So what his ideal is that he's like flight like June 2020. Watch out, he's gonna be different.
Okay, I'm kidding. Obviously, like I still like run and stuff, like play basketball and like.
I mean, are you really kidding? Because you said like you're gonna be doing like heavy lifting weights and stuff like that. It's summer 2021, and we're trying to me, Kyle, like the whole.
Like,
group,
you guys are still
essentially-
you guys are working out right now.
Like we literally shit on him because like we care about him because we know that like it takes
no,
time.
I know.
And then
I
this guy
do know.
says most hated.
I know.
Yeah.
No, but I know that it takes time. I know that it takes effort and stuff. But like, right now, I don't see myself like working out right now. Like, I don't see the point.
Uh-huh.
Like, why?
Yeah,
Like, why?
I mean, I can
But I
see
mean, like it's quarantine. Like there's nothing
Yeah,
else
that's
to
true.
focus on except
yeah,
this
but
stuff.
like I still have like.
So then it's
something
like
to
you
do.
should be doing something about
Yeah,
it.
I think
yeah.
it's like fun to do.
Yeah,
It's like
definitely,
a stress
yeah.
reliever too, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, Kyle's been big about it, right? What have you been doing over quarantine? Your whole little hobby.
Oh, I've been reselling weights, trying to make some money. But that's over with now. I'm just like
Yeah.
working on like basketball.
His
and
home
stuff
his home gym's really nice. If anyone wants to hit up Kyle
yeah.
Phan,
Hey,
and
$5 an hour. Get
I,
a lift with me.
yeah, I can vouch on behalf of him because this man's been lifting big time. You know,
Thank
Yeah.
you, thank you.
he's 995, almost there. 5 more pounds for the 1,000 club. He's almost there.
Yeah, I need 5 more pounds on my deadlift, guys. No, I'm kidding.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, let's do
Yes,
that.
let's go ahead and
I wanna
put.
go ahead and
all
do
right,
that.
let's go ahead and put all three of them on the
Because
scale. then.
I'm
Are you
excited to hear.
Yeah.
I
Is
wanna
that too
hear-
big?
I wanna
Okay,
hear-
I'm excited to
so-
hear where I would be, where Matt would be, Kyle would
So
be.
Liam, I actually changed the scale to 4 because I realized no one right now is gonna get that point for rich. Yeah.
Okay, then
Okay,
four,
So it's out of
okay,
4.
four.
So 1 point for smart, 1 point for core, 1 point for funny, and 1 point for like looks and like.
Wait, 1
like,
point
good
for
looks.
cool?
Cool, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like how you present yourself.
Okay,
yeah.
okay, okay.
Like if you're suave and stuff.
Wait,
And-
so is more points better or is less
Yeah,
points?
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like
Definitely.
it's not
Yeah.
like a competition thing. It's more like a self-reflection thing because it's not a skill to see like who's better, but it's a skill to see how far you can go in
Like
life.
you threw your.
Because it's true that like more attractive people do get farther in life.
Oh
right?
yeah, pretty privilege
Yeah.
definitely exists,
Yeah.
100%.
So it's
yeah.
like so like if you're like high on the scale, like if you have like a 3 or something, right? Obviously you're gonna be more attractive, so you'll probably get like to like higher opportunities in life.
Yeah.
Like I was talking with another guy, like because he's so good looking, right? He has like model agencies like DMing him and stuff, right? That's not happening to us
Wait,
because we're not
who's
like
this
that
guy?
good looking. So then like he's getting these opportunities to like make all this money and like get all
Yeah.
these opportunities to
Yeah.
like become like famous and stuff like that, right?
That no one, none of us.
Yeah,
would
like
ever
we're never
have
gonna
that,
get hit
yeah.
up by a model agency.
Exactly.
So it is true like that. Yeah. So who should we start with?
What's the threshold like above and like your set?
Like
you
a
know?
3. 3 is like solid.
Three
like
out of
a,
4,
no,
damn.
three should be like above average, right? Cause
3 is like above the average.
Okay.
like okay, alright.
But then there's really no like average because it's not like you're not comparing yourself to
Yeah.
anyone.
So it's like, wait, what was? Do you remember what yours was when you did with Simon?
Mine, Simon gave me a 3, but that was too high. So I did another one and I got 2.25. So that's more realistic. For
And
me.
you're happy with that 2.25?
I think that's more realistic. Yeah.
I mean, it's like you can always grow from it.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
sounds like it's not permanent.
I think we should do our own with Alex after we all like, have
Yeah.
our own.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think-
definitely, yeah.
So it's smart, looks funny, and cool.
Cool,
Yeah.
yeah.
Matt, start with you, right?
So cool is like
Alright,
cool is like
you guys are.
personality, how you dress, how you look, how people see you.
Okay.
Damn, I'm
Okay.
gonna go.
All right.
Let's start with intelligence, Matt.
Start with Matt.
Smart.
This like the,
Alright,
you know
let's
the
go for
water, you know the
smart.
one that's like, let's make this, and then like you pour the water.
Oh yeah, that's fucking facts.
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys are rating me, right?
Alright,
Yeah,
yeah.
so I think intelligence. If you go to Troy, that's like already like above what 0.75, you'd say, above 3/4.
I'd give him above point.
Yeah, smart is like
Above half for sure.
like overall compared to like everyone in America. You know?
I think
Yeah.
go ahead.
Like going to Troy, like enough respectfully. Like I respect like the grind and stuff like that. No matter like what your grades are and stuff like that, you go to Troy, you work your ass off, you know. So that's about like a 0.5. But then okay, now that comes to the tricky part. Matt says some stupid stuff, you know.
Okay, but that's
That's
not.
not
Hey,
smart.
don't
We can
justify
put that
yourself.
under. We can put that under like cool.
Okay.
Oh,
Like
that
how
under
he
cool, okay.
talks.
Like
and
just
stuff, yeah,
just
what he
just
says,
intelligence,
yeah.
just based off intelligence.
This one's just like strictly education.
Yeah.
Like academics.
I think that he's a smart person. I think you're a smart person, but like when you're lazy, you're really really lazy. Like you won't do anything. But like when you
That's true.
actually, I think when you find the thing that you enjoy, like to study and stuff,
Yeah.
I think he'll be good at it. That's why I think like when he'll be a good doctor because like when he actually like when you apply yourself, I think he'll be like super good.
Damn,
I give you a
dude,
point
he knows me, man.
0.75.
Yeah, he's really driven as well and stuff like that. Especially with this whole like college process going on. Like he's very like self-driven, like trying to take initiative and stuff like that, which I really respect about it.
That's good.
You just say dumb stuff sometimes.
Yeah,
That's
Or, like,
0.75.
you
That's
just
good.
like because you just like, you just, I don't know, man.
Okay. So
You just
we'll go to
don't
the next
decide.
category, which is cool, right?
Yeah, cool. So like how people
Wait, so
perceive you and stuff.
Okay, so
people
this
see-
one
so
is-
people's perception of me.
Alright,
Yeah.
Oh,
let's start with one of the
Or like
things is the way you
personality, or
dress.
like the way you dress, the
The
way
way
you
you
talk,
dress.
yeah, the way you,
Yeah, we had
the way
some
you.
problems.
Yeah,
Hey,
the
but
way
I
you
can go
present
from that. I can
yourself
go
and
from
stuff.
that.
So shout out to the girls in our group. They've been really trying to help out Matt. You know, Saki and Olivia try to like get
Oh
a perm
man,
for
did
him
Savia
and stuff
send
like
me a
that.
TikTok saying like, take notes.
Yeah,
I was
exactly.
taking
Like,
notes.
they've been like, I really respect it because we try to do stuff, doesn't work. They try to do things, doesn't work. They do is just, you know, like I said,
He's
great-
found his own niche.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
he's like him.
maybe they're not most popular niche, but he found his own niche.
At least he's himself though.
Yeah, that's fine.
That is exactly. And then along the dumb stuff, if you text this dude, if his, I feel like that the more embarrassing photos that people send to each other are as less less like what would you say, like not harmful, but just like less effective and like hurting the person than Matt's screenshots.
Yeah.
If someone were to screenshot our text with Matt, it'd just be like hashtag most hated with like a little like devil face and a random emoji, or just like, oh, you guys wish. See you guys later, or something like that, with like two crying, laughing emojis. Like, here,
But I did it on purpose, so you know that, right?
Yeah.
You guys
Yeah.
go ahead and keep talking. I'm gonna go ahead and just pull it
think-
up and just see what the most recent stuff that he
All right,
said.
so just straight
I
off the
think-
bat.
right here.
What's the rating?
He said in
I'll give you like a-
he said in TikTok. He said toughest Indian I've seen, with two cold freezing emojis and like a gasping emoji of a TikTok of a dude, like an Indian dude dancing. And then let's see, let's just keep going.
I honestly just like, I think you're a cool person to hang out with. You're just a fun person.
Matt's
But you're stupid.
the previous TikTok. Matt, Zaya Wade coming over to James' house.
See, that's pretty funny though.
It is funny, yeah.
The
sure,
next,
it
the
is
next
funny.
one. Me and Kyle were talking about Kyle having Greek yogurt. And I'm like, it was disgusting. Kyle's like, yeah, I have bananas now. Matt's like, bananas okay, shit's delicious. With like the licking the lips and the devil emoji.
Oh
Yeah,
yes,
like-
yes, it's true. I was texting Matt trying to make sure what time we were gonna come today, right?
It's just like,
And then
he just
I
so
said that.
I do that- I do
let
this
me-
Okay,
on-
you're also like the most sus guy.
yeah.
It's not even a
Look,
competition.
I said I for sure boss, and this guy dude said master licky emoji, taunt emoji.
No, he's definitely the most sus.
Hey,
one.
but this is not for real.
I
I'm
give
just
you-
joking, definitely.
I give
Yeah.
you like for like what's the rating?
Cool.
Cool. I give you like a 0.6.
Okay.
Can I
It's-
do-
oh, it's
That's
out
kinda
of
high, bro.
So it's
Like,
out of it's by 0.25
Okay,
increments.
let's,
0.25.
let's round you down and give you a point.
Okay. Okay.
0.5? Okay.
Okay.
Armaan, how do you feel about 0.5?
I was gonna say like 0.35, 0.4.
Dang.
But like, okay, what other like factors aren't cool that we can say that like couldn't bring it up? Okay, because every time I'm cool, this dude plays basketball, you
Yeah,
know.
like he's-
Like, basketball is cool. It's a cool sport,
It's,
yeah.
it's a pretty cool, popular sport, and I don't want to be like that guy. It's like, oh yeah, the stereotypical. If you play basketball, you're cool. If you're in something else, you're
But
lame.
it is
You know
true
what I
that
mean?
like when
But,
you
like-
walk around with the basketball backpack with like the sweats.
Exactly,
And, like,
yeah,
the
yeah,
uniforms,
exactly. So
you look kind of
People's
cool, yeah.
perception.
He does play basketball. People know him for playing basketball and stuff like that. So I would associate with the cool factors. So I say 0.5 is reasonable.
I guess so
And he's got a
0.5.
cool sister.
Okay.
Yeah.
So far, so far he has 1.25.
1.25.
Yeah.
All right,
Alright.
next we have funny.
Funny? Oh.
Okay, the thing with Matt is his humor is not like any of ours.
It's subjective.
Yeah.
Why don't you go
Actually,
describe
to
his
be honest,
humor?
it depends on everyone. Like some people might find this might find my joke like funny, and some people might not.
Yeah.
You got your
So it's
moments.
really like hard. Like it's like really hard to
He's
like.
a hit or miss type
Yeah.
of guy.
Yeah.
You have your moments, and then you have some dumb things you say that you're just everyone's just like,
So
what?
I'll
Like, just
I'll
what?
Yeah, that's true.
I'll describe Matt's like humor in our friend group. So, because usually when we're out with like a group and stuff like that, where we're just going out, he's like kind of quiet to himself, you know. Not like not trying to be like the funniest, or not trying to like impress anyone.
Yeah.
But when it's within ourselves, he'll say some really sporadic shit, and it'll either really turn the group on, everyone will love it and stuff like that, or it'll just be really stupid. And everyone's like, "What the fuck, man?"
Yeah, it's,
and then
yeah,
Matt,
see,
and
it's
then
either
Matt,
hit or miss.
and then Matt will just like reply back with those like stupid emojis, which makes it even worse. Like,
He'll like make him that stuff.
Yeah.
and then he'll try to say something like really dumb inspirational, like, "I know what you guys are, but what do you guys know about me?" or some dumb stuff like that, you know?
Those like cheesy stuff. Those
Something
like,
that
I
makes
know
no
with the
sense,
cheesy
you
stuff.
know? So yeah, when it comes to Matt's funny, I would say like a 0.75 because there's some really funny stuff that he would
Yeah.
say, and he
So
was
he's funny a lot of times, but then
Yeah,
also
yeah.
he
But
misses
sometimes
a lot,
it's
right?
really turn off. Like sometimes it's really not like.
sometimes we'll all be vibing in our group chat.
Yeah, and then
Matt will
he'll
come
just
in with
kill
some
it.
dumb shit,
I'll,
and
like
we're
I'll
just
be that
bro.
vibe killer, you know what I mean?
and there's
yeah,
also
yeah.
other points where we just like you wouldn't say stuff, and he says it, and it's like what we have like he has no filter. What I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
Like him and Ollie are the people who have no filter. Like they'll say things without thinking, and we'll all like think it and not say it, and we're just
Yeah.
like we're laughing super hard because like we wouldn't say.
It's
you know,
a it's a thing
no, but-
everyone thinks but never like like
Never
there's
says
some
it.
things that you can never say like. The times where people are like, someone had to say it.
Yeah.
Like, that's Matt. That's
Yeah,
that's his,
exactly.
that's his
Okay,
role.
but like
I like
around
that,
my
man. I
like
like that.
around
Yeah.
my boys, like I'll say it. But like when I'm outside, you know, like I'll
Yeah.
like
And
definitely
the
not
issue
say
with us being like those guys is people get mad at us for like saying stuff, but then it's like
it. Yeah.
everyone else in the group is thinking it. It's just
Yeah.
that we're
Yeah,
brave
we're
enough
like
to say
more-
it.
Exactly.
yeah,
Yeah.
Facts.
No, but like outside, we want to say it. Like, you know what I mean? Like we have to like.
No, you still gotta say it.
No, I don't say it though.
Oh,
I
okay.
feel like you can relate to that, Alex, right? Because you
What?
kind of get
Yeah,
hate for like
yeah,
saying
yeah.
stuff that's funny. But
Oh,
like,
yeah, I get
it
hate,
gets
yeah.
Like you
for
have
sure.
no, like
People
let's say
hate
like you
what
have
I
the
say,
guts,
yeah.
but I don't. You have like
Uh-huh.
more guts, but I don't. Like,
I don't think it's more guts. It's just like I don't care what other people
Oh
think
really?
of me.
I think I care about more.
It's like
Yeah.
I know everyone's thinking it. Why not just say it, right?
Yeah,
Just
that's
have
true.
someone say it.
Yeah, but I don't have that in my say. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like yeah.
Like,
so
like
I, think
I
that's what
remember
stops
like
me.
one person. We were like hanging out with like a girl at something, and then like I saw like her armpit hair, and everyone saw it, right? Obviously, everyone saw it. Like everyone like looked at it. Everyone's now thinking about it. So why doesn't anyone say like, oh, like cover it up, right? So now I'm like, well, maybe the way I said it
That's
wrong.
kind of that's kind of messed up.
The way I said it was like, damn, you got some long hair. Looking back on it, I should have been more like, oh, just like cover up.
No,
Like,
should
are
do
you
it
cold,
quietly,
right?
bro. Like,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
like, yo, why
But
not?
then I
Yeah.
did say, I was like, just like out of nowhere, I was just like, damn, you got some long hair.
Yeah, see, like that's
All right,
like,
maybe that's a little
'cause
too
you put
much.
them,
Yeah.
like, you want to like make fun of people, but like not put them in a super uncomfortable
Yeah,
position.
yeah,
you know?
Yeah, I can't imagine doing that. I feel like that's something.
But
you
the thing
think
is,
you
like,
would mad
I'm
with
also
you.
like helping them grow, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Where they can like become themselves. And
Yeah.
Really, truly.
I mean that's not wrong. That's not wrong.
Yeah. But going back, like I think because of that, like Matt's definitely known for being funny, and I'd give him a 1 for that. I not even 0.75, just like a
one?
1.
really?
So it's a 1.
I give him
Yeah, I
a-
give it
okay,
1 for that.
So then he's a
I'm-
2.25 right now.
2.25. Alright.
Alright.
Damn.
All right, now
What
That's
is
it, right?
No,
That's
that's
one
one
more.
more.
There's,
Attractiveness.
might as well say it's it because it's looks.
Attractiveness.
Now we're talking about looks.
Yeah.
So me and Matt always talk about this. You want to tell him about
What?
how the freshman year is
Oh,
senior
yeah.
progression?
Okay, I'm
What?
gonna say I go down.
Go.
Yeah, I go down.
Matt always tells like guys like that I have to go down, and I'll be like straight up like.
Okay, well, I don't say it now. Like I used to say it, cause like
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
really like kind of like I got like I started like breaking out really bad.
Uh-huh.
Like and like that's what like got me insecurity and
Yeah.
stuff like that. And then like that became one of my insecurity. And then that's when I started like being more like
Self-conscious
Yeah,
about it?
self-conscious of my face.
Like
and
I'm
stuff.
gonna keep it real because like obviously we're all like homies, brothers and stuff
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
But like a lot of the talk with the girls and stuff like that was around Matt, and I don't want to speak on behalf of them because I
Oh.
might be tripping, I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure a lot of the talk was like, yeah, Matt's really cute and stuff like that. Blah blah. blah.
Nah, definitely not.
And like people thought he was cute freshman year, you know.
Yeah.
But like I don't want to say okay because like you kind of said it.
Oh, yeah, I go down. Yeah.
Like the acne
Okay,
and
so-
like you also got braces, you know. But I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
again, it's just a come up for college freshman year because after that it's gonna be the same exact thing.
Yeah.
Your
June
freshman year is gonna
2021.
exactly.
2021.
It's-
And the
it's gonna
devil
be
emoji. The
insane.
devil emoji.
I think I'll give you like a.
Be bold on this. 0.5.
0.5?
All right.
0.5, yeah. Because like again,
0.5?
yeah.
But there's definitely room for improvement.
Exactly.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I feel like everyone has room for improvement. Like.
You got a nice friend group that, yeah. My friend group gave me 0.
Damn.
Damn.
That's out of
Okay, I'm
pocket.
pretty sure it was a joke or something. Yeah, whatever.
So, then overall, you're a 2.75. That's
not
pretty
bad,
good.
that's
Yeah,
not
that's
bad.
good.
2.5.
And the
We'll go,
fact that you
yeah.
can like work with things like fixable things like
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
set, bro. You're literally
Especially
That'd be a
looks,
four
yeah.
in a couple
Especially
years.
looks.
Yeah.
I think if you add a little more confidence
Yeah.
to your look, and then you'll be perceived as super attractive. Yeah.
Listen.
If you're like
I hope
confident
so,
in
I
yourself.
hope
Yeah.
so.
And never let
I
anyone
hope so.
know. Never let anyone know your flaws.
Yeah.
just listen to
I'ma hide
Sophia
them.
Patel and Olivia Guerra's clothing advice, and you're literally set. That's
Yeah,
all I have to
that's
say.
facts.
Alright. Shout out to them.
All right, fanny pack.
My next.
Uh-oh.
Definitely-
Fanny pack.
Here you go.
Okay.
Let's start with
I'm about
smart.
to get
How
it.
smart is he?
Intelligence.
Yeah.
Okay, definitely. I'll give him.
0. He says the most stupid shit. He's a complete
He
idiot.
takes the dumbest classes at Troy. Oh my gosh.
I say he'd join the first take along with Stephen A. Smith.
Hey, Steph Curry, Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah. But no, for real, this dude's like super smart.
is
Like,
No, this guy
dude.
tweeted the Clippers to lose.
oh my god. No, but if I'm gonna keep it real, like coming to Troy, like it's like really competitive stuff like that, right? And I say like Kyle really pushed me to like become smart and stuff like that. And there's times where like he really like it's not like the competitive spirit where it's like he wouldn't help you out, but he really wants you to become the best. But at the same time, he's hella super smart.
Yeah.
And for that, like
I don't see Kyle as like a cutthroat guy.
Yeah.
Like he's
He-
super
I'm
helpful.
not- like,
Definitely
I'm never,
not.
I'm never
Yeah.
trying to one up someone.
Yeah.
exactly.
Like
definitely
I
not,
would love to see people, like, if I'm better at something than someone, I want them to see me get to my level and even like surpass me.
And at the same
That's
time, he
my
works on his
perception.
stuff, you know.
Yeah.
He's the type of guy to like help, and at the same time
He's
try
also
to
gonna
better
make sure
himself.
he's-
Yeah.
He works on his craft in like every single way, like whether it's like
Yeah.
working out, playing basketball, working on 2K.
See, I feel
Yeah.
like that's what like
And then
becomes like a
hardcore.
good leader. You know what I mean? Like he's just trying to help everyone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for smart, I definitely give him a 1 because the stuff he says like
Yeah.
outside, whether it's like relationship helping out, like the smart advice he gives, or just like
Yeah, I'll
within
give
like
him a 1.
academic life. I mean, the dude's really smart. You know, should have 5.0.
Yeah.
Like I'd give him a 1 overall.
Hey, Mormont with the clutch though.
Yeah.
Mormont with the clutch.
Yeah, 1. So
So
I'll give him a 1
yeah.
too.
I
yeah.
give him
Yeah.
1.
Thanks, guys.
Next is
The cool factor.
cool factor. Yeah, cool factor.
I mean, he dresses pretty well.
No, I don't. Bro, I dress in like sweatpants.
Okay, you dress better than me.
This dude dresses like a.
I think when he tries to dress.
Yeah,
well,
he
does
tries to.
well.
Yeah.
But it's just
maybe.
that he doesn't try super
Yeah.
often.
Yeah. I have my days.
Oh, shit, my bad.
Nah, you're good.
I'm trying to think like what were the years that I saw Kyle like trying to dress because like this dude like we all dress like homeless guys, you know, like
When,
or no, okay,
no, in the winter,
I
it's
think, like-
always
like,
sweatpants.
it's always sweatpants.
Well, I
It
think
has
like,
to be.
like
It's
game
so
days and stuff, he
freezing, bro.
dresses
Yeah.
nice. Like he will put on like the collared shirt or something, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
With like the vest.
like I respect his really fancy outfits because he can really dress up when it comes to like fancy
Yeah.
stuff. But then like in terms of other coolness factors like
Like personality wise. I mean,
Okay.
but, like people say like varsity basketball.
yeah, I
Okay,
respect
I
that.
can-
Controversial though. This dude's been kind of known for his stubbornness, his ego.
Oh,
yeah,
I
yeah,
feel that.
yeah.
And,
No, but like, I don't feel awkward with him. Like you're not the type of guy to feel awkward with him when
And the thing I
when
love
you're
about
with him,
Kyle
you
is
know
like
what I
that,
mean? Yeah.
like that people won't like understand is that me and Kyle are super close. So I'll get in the most like heated
Oh
arguments
my,
with him.
this,
So
dude,
many.
oh
so
my
many
God.
heated arguments.
Yeah.
I
So
think
you both are pretty
Oh my
stubborn.
God.
exactly, but
you guys are two have like the big egos. you know?
exactly.
Yeah.
But the end, like I always love this dude because everyone always uses words like, "Oh my God, like dude, that's it, like that's our friendship and stuff like that. This is the argument that's gonna ruin it." But for me, like I'll never think of that
Yeah,
whatsoever.
it always,
Yeah.
like,
It
if
always
we're-
ends in love, you
It
know.
always, like, if we have an argument, it'll like hold out for like an hour.
Yeah, and then you guys will
Yeah.
and it
come
just
to an
comes,
agreement.
It just comes around.
Yeah.
I think that's all
Easy.
guys.
Exactly.
Yeah.
and
You
stuff
guys
like
come
that.
back.
Yeah.
But especially with us too, because it can get really heated
No, it
at
gets
times and stuff like that.
Yeah, it gets
Yeah.
bad sometimes.
And there's been like times where like or I'm like, you know, it's chill and stuff like that. But other groups like everyone's like, yo, chill and stuff like that. Relax, relax,
yeah.
relax. And
Yeah.
everyone's trying to do everything they can to like kind of like ease the tension. But then the thing is that he does this with everyone else. Like, you know, there's like times where people
Right,
will take the step down because he's overdoing
Oh,
it, and
yeah,
then
yeah.
and they won't fuck with from that. So if I was chilling with them, I would say like, okay, yeah, my best friend's like a 1-1-1-1, but like with terms of other people, I give him a 0.75. Like, just
0.75.
for-
0.8. I'll give him 0.8.
Or we're doing like a
0.7.
0.25, like 0.25.
Oh,
like,
shit.
yeah, so,
Oh,
yeah.
oh, shoot.
Because-
Okay,
yeah.
points. Yeah.
So
No, I
0.75.
understand, I
Yeah.
understand that extra.
But are there any
the
terms of
loss.
like factors for coolness? 'Cause I'm trying to think.
Like how people perceive you, but then like
So
you
then,
said, they
yeah.
perceive
Wait,
you.
are we
Yeah,
doing
separate
two? Like,
increments,
are we doing
Yeah.
two?
Because it's,
0.25 increment?
Yeah.
Oh
Is
shit,
that
that's
something you're trying to work on, Kyle,
I
or
definitely-
do you think that like that's something like that is like fine with you?
Is that
You-
innate?
Yeah,
that
like
you
Is
just
that,
have to
like, part-
accept.
Okay, so
Yeah.
here's the thing with me is like, like sometimes I feel like actively I try to think like, oh, I'm trying to be less stubborn, like I'm trying to be more open, I'm trying to be like
Yeah.
that way. But sometimes I just like, it's a really bad trait and I really want to fix it. But sometimes I feel like I'm super prideful. Like
Yeah.
I'm super like everything that I do, it's like I own it, and like
Yeah.
if I made a mistake, sometimes I'll be like I can't let people know that I made this mistake. You know? It's like that's definitely a thing like I want to work on like going into the future. I think like in college it'll be better because like
There will be so many other guys.
there'll be
that
so
are,
many other people that are like way better, if not like you know
Like-
whatever.
So that kind
Yeah,
of
that's
like
not
humble
better,
you
like
but,
a
even the
little
same
bit.
like here it is too, right at
Yeah.
Troy, you know. But I think like I won't be playing basketball. Like, there'll be plenty of other better whatever, right? So like I'll like be at the bottom of the food chain again, you know. I think like that will like play a part into it. Like it's not like a peak in high school type of thing.
Yeah,
you know, like,
exactly.
Yeah.
You know, but like
Definitely.
that's like part of
And
it.
always seeing him, like always being around with him, I've definitely seen like him improve on that. Like he would like laugh things off if he's wrong and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
I see
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But there's been times like I remember there's an argument where we talked about is love
Oh, a choice or
It's love a choice or
yeah.
a feeling.
a choice or a feeling? And I was like, I'm
And
like,
he got mad, right? You
and-
told me something about
and then
that.
we were debating
How do you get
about
mad
it.
about that? That's like subjective.
And,
No,
and-
it
and
wasn't mad. It was just like
we came to a good conclusion. You know, it was a really good
Yeah.
debate and stuff like that. I really enjoyed it because I
It's
talked
like,
about
boy, yeah, bro.
love being a feeling.
And I was on the
being
side
love
just
being a
watching
choice.
them getting heated. I was like,
And we were
Damn.
going at it. Everyone was trying to relax. There was no like stoppage in both of us, but we came to a good conclusion. And I was really happy with it. But in the midst of the debate, I had like a research point, and I was literally trying to
Oh,
prove to
yeah.
Kyle
He was right.
about this like this
He was
culture
right.
aspect. This dude was so stubborn. I literally had to screenshot it. I was about to screenshot it again, highlight the point we're trying to emphasize because he was still going on about the point, and it was within it word for word. And he's like, "Dude, that's exactly proving my point." And I'm like, "Is this guy ridiculous?"
No,
Like,
no. I read it and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
I was like, no, but you know, like you're so far into an argument, you can't take it back.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't know, like if you guys ever coach or anything, but like when I coach, like I'll get in an argument with like a ref, and I'll be like, oh shit, I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Like, you can't
But you
stop,
can't- you
know?
can't- yeah, you can't
No,
change
but
it.
I think that's what
100%.
makes our like bond like stronger. Like getting into those deep conversations, you know, like
Yeah.
arguments. Like that's
Yeah.
what like makes it tighter. You know what I
Uh-huh.
mean? Yeah. So I, think
I can
that's-
see Kyle like going to the like debate and like FBLA and
Yeah.
stuff, and like getting mad at the judges for saying like, this is wrong.
No, but like I get mad, and then like if it's like someone I'm close to, then I'll like be like, yo, bro, what the fuck, right? But then if it's like a random person, I'll be like, I'll like in my head, I'll be like, bro, this is
Yeah. I'll do
yeah,
that too,
yeah.
so for sure, I'll give him
So-
a 0.75.
For
Yeah.
cool, yeah.
7.5, yeah.
All right, so then what's he at right now? He's at 1.75.
Yeah, 1.75.
All
I
right.
have 2 more left.
Yeah.
Now we're at funny.
Funny? Oh.
okay.
I feel like Kyle has good jokes, but he's not known as like the funny guy.
Yeah.
So we've always had this like in our group conversations, like who's like the least funny, you know? And at a point we were like, you know what? Let's just make a poll. So Eugene decided to make a poll, send it to our group. We voted on it, and we actually asked the girls to vote on it as well. You know, we wanted to get everyone's public approval opinion and stuff like that. And how did it turn out?
Okay, it's because I made fun of Jamie and Sophia.
So yeah, so
I gave them BS, and then they were like, you're voting Kyle.
yeah, but
But
like
I mean,
he was still the leaderboard for
Yeah.
Yo. No, but like I said, everyone has their funny moments. I think if I'm gonna keep it real, Kyle has like less than others. You know, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
We have a lot of like funny moments and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
we
and
do. Like, we all
I
got
feel like
our own
Kyle would be like
moments.
an addition, not like the one like starting those like funny
Yeah.
moments. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like he would
yeah,
definitely
yeah,
add
yeah,
on
yeah.
to it.
I think Kyle has a good sense of humor and he laughs out like
does,
exactly,
he does.
exactly,
He
exactly.
But
He
I-
doesn't like
I'm not
sailor
creative.
one. Yeah,
Yeah,
he doesn't
yeah,
sailor
yeah,
jokes, right? Yeah.
We definitely has a good sense of humor.
No,
so-
because like I laugh at like everyone's jokes, like regardless of how like stupid they are. Like at your shit, sometimes like I'll laugh. Everyone's like, "What the fuck?" And I'll be like, "Dude, that was fucking funny, right?" But then like I could never create like say the
Yeah,
things that you say. I
yeah,
could never
yeah,
say the
yeah.
things Armaan say. You know,
Uh,
like it's just like not like some people are just wired to be funny. Like I
Yeah.
just don't think that's me.
And there are
that's
times where
fine,
like
yeah.
I feel like I'd be more mature of the group, Kyle would be more mature of the group, and in order to be mature, like you have to
Yeah.
say stuff that's like more sane and not as funny.
Mhm.
And
Exactly.
because the funny stuff is the stupid stuff that it happens in our group.
No, but it's
so.
not like Kyle has like no like sense of humor. He
Exactly,
still has
exactly,
good, like he has
exactly.
like, you know, a good.
So for that, I'd respectfully give him a 0.25.
0.2.
I'll give him a 0.5. He's not that bad.
Okay,
Okay,
because
if we're going off funny as in like I make jokes, and I think Armaan's is right.
Okay.
If we're talking like funny
It-
as in like
you're adding to it.
yeah, like,
yeah.
That's however you guys
Actually,
see it.
okay then.
Oh, yeah.
I'll say 0.25.
Alright.
0.25?
because
Is that
like
fine? Alright.
again I don't want to be like that like bitch who just like super like strict and stuff like that off of like the scale. But I'm trying to be as honest as I can. You know, I keep
Yeah,
it real
yeah,
with
yeah.
you.
0.25.
And like, I think we have one funny ass group, so it is kind of hard me and being like really like.
yeah, I think like I'm like at my funniest when so here's the thing. I think I'm funniest when I first meet people.
Oh,
Okay.
Like I
yeah,
don't think I'm
yeah,
funny
yeah.
when I'm like have a long friendship. With
Wait, Loki, is that for everyone?
You don't
Like,
think you
just
come off as
funny?
really nice? I think like people like really like you because we talked about this like freshman year you were really likable because you're super nice.
Yeah, like okay,
And not
I was
as
kind of
funny,
passive
right?
freshman.
Right?
Yeah, I mean like I was like I
I feel
think like whenever we have like breakout rooms and stuff, like I'm always the person like making people laugh.
Oh yeah, see,
Because
that's,
like I
that's the thing.
can like I just like I have like I'm like I would consider myself like pretty charismatic, you know, like
Yeah.
able to like talk to people, whatever, and like I can like put people in like a comfortable situation.
Yeah.
But once we're like past the comfortable stage, we're just like really good friends.
Yeah.
Then I'm just like
Fair enough. I'm
Yeah.
gonna
You know,
0.5
like-
because I think within our group 0.25. Because
Yeah.
like, there's like other
Yeah.
funny people that
So
can compensate.
wait, hold on.
Yeah,
we gotta
exactly.
come with the conclusion. So
This
what
is
is it?
0.5, 0.5,
0.25.
Oh, 0.25?
And I'll like.
Okay, yeah, he won't do
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
All
yeah,
right,
yeah.
0.25,
So then
0.25.
overall,
and
he's
you-
at
yeah,
a 2.
He's at
Okay.
2. He's at 2.
So overall, he's at a 2 right now, and we'll move on to looks.
1. This dude has
Yeah,
the most
1.
pretty privilege in our group.
Yeah,
You
Oh,
know?
I was going 0.
One.
We can't forget the unibrow.
Okay, yeah.
We can't forget the
That
unibrow,
was
okay?
the problem.
Yeah, I'll give him 1. I'll give him 1.
He's the only okay.
People do find him really attractive,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Because
Like,
he's tall, he's like,
Yeah.
I'm not like.
he keeps himself pretty like
No,
clean
cut that
shaven.
BS. Cut that
If you
BS.
put me in a, I don't know, man. Like I just like,
Okay, maybe you think it's like
Okay,
yeah,
maybe it's
but
like hindsight.
it's like other people think.
Overall,
you're-
people
like, most of
think
the
you're
people
good looking,
like
yeah.
find you attractive.
People think you're
you know?
good looking.
Yeah. So 1.
All right, thank you.
So then he's at a
Do you
three.
think the
Three,
good looking
yeah.
comes from him like being like the star like?
That's what
smart?
I'm thinking, right?
Like, imagine if you were just like a very
I don't know
quiet,
though because he
self-spoken
was like
person,
averaging
people
like
would
5,
ask you-
right?
I mean, see, that's what I think. Like people would think he's attractive, but they don't like express it. You know what I mean?
Because you told me the story about like how like a lot of like the younger classmen
Yeah.
think that you're really hot. But then
Exactly.
do you think you're as hot if you weren't as well known?
If I wasn't like playing basketball, if I wasn't like best
Oh.
buddies, you know, like that's a. I think that. But
I feel like yeah because like people like William Kim, like Will
That's
wasn't
true.
really well known,
But I mean,
but
I
then
think that's
people
like,
still found him attractive.
that's like everyone. Like you know, people are like, oh, if you didn't have basketball, then you wouldn't be as attractive. But like that makes me who I am.
Okay, but
Yeah.
we don't
You
know.
know?
We don't know. We just still
Exactly.
don't
But
know.
it's
So we
like-
gotta go
like,
off it
we're going off
right
looks,
now.
though.
We're
We're
going.
going
Yeah,
off
we're going to look. So
Exactly,
definitely
yeah.
1.
No, but like when people like that, just like it like annoys me. It's like, oh, like if you like didn't have basketball, then like obviously I wouldn't be who I am, but like that's like part of like
Yeah.
me now.
Yeah.
You know, so like.
Wait,
you
we're
can't,
talking
like,
about
take it away.
okay. You're talking about club, but we're talking about looks. So
No, we're talking about looks. So it's just like,
Yeah, so
It's
we're-
just straight up looks.
we're-
We're saying
Yeah.
like that part like the clout contributing to his look, but like
Wait, is looks still? Are you defining that by like attractiveness? Like
Yeah,
people
like
being
just
attracted?
like your face.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
yeah.
like for example like Bronny James, like people do think he's hot or do you think because like his like
'Cause
his
of
like
his
status.
person
Yeah.
money,
That's what we're trying to figure out. Like,
Yeah.
would Kyle be as hot if he didn't have it as much of a status?
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Okay,
because-
okay. Right now,
mean-
but off the looks, we're 1.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay,
This
yeah.
dude has the most pretty privilege of the group, along with Jacob. You know, him and
Yeah.
Jacob have a lot of pretty
Yeah,
privilege.
yeah.
Yeah.
So then
So-
overall he's a 3. That's
So
good.
3, yeah. 3, and then we're going on to Armaan.
Which makes sense. Basically, yeah, we already said,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's a pretty
Yeah.
good number.
Now Armaan.
Alright, what's the first category?
Intelligence.
Intelligence. Oh,
He's 1.
yeah, 1.
He's smart,
Yeah,
dude.
smart.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Smart,
1.
very
Yeah.
smart dude. I think
You can just tell what by like the way he talks sometimes. Like,
it's a combination of both intelligence and work ethic,
yeah.
Uh-huh.
which is like the perfect combination.
Yeah,
he's the type of dude to
exactly.
work hard and
Yeah.
get it. You know, like
Uh-huh.
earn it, and then
I think that really kicked in freshman year. I really got like an eye opener. I was
Yeah.
like, God damn,
For
this
sure.
is a hard school. And then
Yeah.
again, going
Yeah,
back
me
to like
too. I got that.
people
too.
watch. I watched like people like around me, like Kyle, Rohan.
Yeah.
Like I was like those 2 people, especially coming from Vermont, working super hard, working their ass off.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, yeah, I got to be like that as well. So definitely my work ethic kind of pushed me. And yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
So-
I think that's another good thing about like our group is like
we're all hard
there's
workers.
unconditional love to the point where it's like everyone is moving forward, and if you're staying behind, no one is gonna like bring you down.
Yeah,
Everyone's
yeah,
gonna try
yeah.
to bring you with everyone else.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think like that's like the great thing, because I know like one of the talking points is like
Uh-huh.
what makes your friendship so
Mhm.
strong.
Yeah.
I think that's definitely like one of the things.
That's
Mhm.
that's
yeah,
facts.
yeah, that's
yeah.
facts. No one. We have like
Alright,
so many
so
leaders
one?
in our group. Yeah,
we're,
so
we're
1.
on
Yeah.
one with the intelligence.
Okay.
What's the
And
next
then we'll
one?
go to cool.
Cool.
I find him cool. I think he's pretty cool.
I think like
Like,
overall you're
point
cool.
seven-
Holding
0.75, I'll give him
the
0.75.
big ass gallon of water. Right?
Yeah. Hey, that was your
No, if
trademark.
you're trying to
That was
dress
your
well,
trademark.
you can
was.
like
yeah,
pull
and
it
then
off.
he dressed nice
Yeah.
sometimes.
But
yeah.
like, but sometimes like when he's like lazy in the morning, he just comes out with his pajamas. And
But then, but then they find that cool.
That's-
Some people
that's the
find that
cool
cool.
thing.
Like,
Like,
oh,
when
he's
you
so
can-
like
like he's saying the
nonchalant,
trend,
wearing,
like a
yeah,
trendsetter, you
wearing
know what I
like
mean?
pajama
Yeah.
pants.
No, because
yeah.
when you can rock that, that shows your confidence, and I
Yeah.
think that's part of cool.
Yeah.
Because you know, like we used to always pull up in like our blankets, like wrapped
Yeah.
around
Yeah,
us, and, like pajamas and
exactly.
shit. Like nobody else is gonna do that.
Armaan
Exactly.
definitely has confidence.
You
Yeah,
definitely
yeah,
have the
yeah.
confidence.
But
to
then
be
I was
cool.
gonna say the cool part, like you guys were just talking about intimidating. Do you think that would like kind of lower my factor?
if anything, that would increase your factor. I think.
Yeah.
Oh, you think
Yeah.
intimidating because I'm cool? And
Yeah,
people are
I
scared.
think-
People think you're cool because you're
Because
intimidating.
you're
Yeah.
intimidating.
Got it.
I
Like,
think-
oh, he's like
Like all the
so
guys are
cold to
approachable, and
other
you're the
people,
only one
yeah.
who's
Yeah.
not approachable.
Like, oh,
that-
how can I
that's-
how can I
that's
get
what
to
makes
know
you
him?
cool.
I
He's
think the
so
point. I think the
mysterious,
point
you know?
75 comes from the same reason I got the 0.75.
Yeah.
Guys,
Is
this
that
was
the-
supposed to help out. I was supposed to have like low scores so it deflate my ego because everyone knows my ego is supposed to like
Alright,
really
1.75, right?
0.75.
1.75.
So
Damn.
overall 1.75.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now we'll move to funny.
Funny? Oh. I'll give him like 7.5. Oh, 0.7. 75. 0.75. 0.75.
Yeah.
He's
yeah.
funny.
I would
pretty
say he's funny. Like one overall, like if he's like talking to me, but then because it's so subjective that a lot of people
Yeah.
get offended with the jokes,
Yeah,
we had to
yeah.
bring it down.
But I don't like the thing is like there's some people that like get their funniness from making fun of other people.
Uh huh.
I don't think that's him. I think he's actually like a genuine.
He does say funny stuff,
funny
right?
person,
Yeah, yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Like in the moment, you're funny.
And you can turn up too, like, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I get 0.75.
Yeah,
Yeah, 7.5.
definitely.
Yeah.
2.5.
So 2.5 right now, and then
Okay.
finally we'll move
This
to
is
looks.
such a short conversation.
Yeah.
We had too many similar ideas, bro.
Yeah.
We got to get some like
Some differences?
With me, you're saying?
Yeah.
No, but I mean it's like
I
the
mean,
same
it's like-
friend group you
yeah.
eventually
No, but that's
develop
fine,
into
that's
like the
fine.
same stuff. Yeah.
So looks.
0.
Nah. I give it.
I'm
People think Armaan's good looking.
I think,
Yeah.
yeah.
People
So,
think he's good looking.
0.75. Because of that
guys.
beard.
Alex's statement is definitely false. I'm not good looking.
People think you're good looking.
If you think
I
I'm good
swear.
looking, please text me at 714-719 to disprove that
Hey,
theory.
chill out. Okay. Yeah, chill out.
Dominance.
Nah, but for real, I really think that like, there's always points like where I'm like, oh yeah, I can really like do certain things like with my body to make myself better looking, and there's other points where like, yeah, I'm really like grateful, and I wouldn't change a thing about myself to make myself like better looking, because I know like seeing other people, and I'm not gonna like say, oh yeah, like I'm like the best of the best, but
Yeah.
obviously I'm not. I'm gonna help myself and say like, yeah, I'm definitely better looking than other people, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm like really appreciative
just
of my
called
I
life.
feel like
He just called Matt out.
I feel like
I was even hearing
Armaan,
what
like,
you're saying.
because he works out so much, he has like a nice body too.
Yeah.
He's like
Yeah,
toned,
yeah, yeah.
and he can grow facial hair, got like goatee.
He's
right?
not that tone right now, but
I mean, yeah, not right now, but
Hey.
yeah.
like he has.
Can barely get. Can
Hey,
barely get that.
okay. This dude's always clowning me because like I can't bench a lot, I can't lift a lot, but you know
I can't
his
bench a lot
curl
either.
is ridiculous. Bro.
I can curl 40s.
His curl is ridiculous.
I mean,
Curl 40?
Carter's one always making fun of me. He's like, how's this dude always curling so much, but he can't even bench like a lot.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, what's the point of curling that much?
I know, yeah, but like I'm more about like an aesthetics guy than like about like getting weights,
yeah.
yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like working on my body.
I'm like the opposite. I'm more like I want to be functional. I want to be
Yeah.
able to carry
Functional
boxes and
yeah.
stuff.
strength,
Yeah.
It's kind of funny. Rohan recently called me a reverse hourglass. So that,
Oh,
that
Dude,
shit-
that was a-
yeah,
that
it-
is
dude,
tough.
shout out
That's
Rohan
tough.
if you're listening to this.
Oh
You know,
my
you
God.
really sparking some motivation to change
Bro,
me.
this guy got pissed.
I was
lucky he
heated.
didn't do
Yeah.
that.
It
dude.
really got to me. I'm like, damn, I'm
No,
really
he
reverse
snapped.
hourglass. I'm really not
He
like that.
snapped.
I know,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
Yeah, he got heated.
He snapped on
No, but it was funny. But like, I mean, yeah, looks like I'm like average, right?
I think 0.75.
Yeah,
is
0.75,
I don't know,
yeah.
0.5,
Nah,
0.75.
0.75. Because
I'd say 0.75.
if you include like the height, you
Yeah.
can grow facial hair, like pretty good looking.
Yeah.
I think a 0.75.
Yeah.
Do you think race has anything to do with like good looking?
Nah.
Like,
I think so.
do you think?
But I think it's just like it depends on what the people prefer.
I think it's a
Yeah.
girl.
Yeah,
It's
if
on
the-
girl.
if-
It's
because
on-
It depends on the girl. Yeah.
Like if the girl wants like a light skinned dude, or like if she wants like a super pale guy, it's just really their own preference.
Exactly, you know, because I'm always talking about like if I'm having a conversation with a girl,
Yeah.
or like with a guy, like I'm always like making like a joke, like and when I'm sarcastic, I make a lot of like half 50 like sarcastic funny jokes, but then half of the 50 is like me actually meaning it. Like there's like some like
Yeah.
like meaning and like sense behind it, but I'm like, damn, you always just choose like that light skin, you know, like 6'5" dude over me or something like that. And like there's like some sense behind it because like yeah, like they're generally good looking dudes and stuff like that. And I always like looked at the internet, it's like, oh yeah, like Indian men are the least like loved upon, you know. So I'm like, oh, like I've been always like I like straight off like, out of the womb, I've just been like hated on, you
Yeah,
know,
like
and just like doubted
disadvantaged.
against, you know,
Yeah.
yeah.
Sure, it's true that like it just depends. Like
I think race definitely has a.
it has to do with
Yeah,
it, but
it
it's
does have
also
a
like
factor.
it's just like
Yeah.
there's gonna be people who prefer white people to
Yeah.
Indians.
Exactly,
But there's also
exactly,
gonna
yeah.
be people who prefer Indians to white
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
Right?
So.
And again, it's always
It's
about
just
finding the right
personal
person.
preference,
Yeah.
honestly.
Mhm.
So overall, 3.25.
That's pretty good.
That's good.
That's
You
good.
got the
Highest so
highest.
far, yeah.
3.25. Alright, Alex, you?
I already got mine.
I
No,
did.
no, but
2.25.
I know. The
No, but
three
we
of
need to
us,
do it.
we
You
have
have
our
to
own.
too hard,
sure.
you know?
Go
Okay.
ahead.
All right.
Intelligence. I'll give him
I
one.
forgot what we were, but don't say it because I want to see. Let's
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of compare
Yeah.
it.
So 1. I'll give him 1.
I think,
Intelligence.
yeah.
You go to UCLA, which is
Yeah.
one of the most competitive schools, the top public school in the
No,
U.S.
like, yeah. It's
You're
like almost in the
definitely
Ivy
got
League.
I see that. Yeah, one.
I think
So 1.
I think it's also because like you're intellectually curious. Like
Yeah.
you're like you wanna learn things. You know?
Yeah, I
that's-
think I'm really
right?
curious
You're
about
super
stuff.
curious
Yeah.
about stuff.
I want
right?
to get to like know like random stuff.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Random facts.
So that's why I think like that's part of the intelligence.
So,
So one.
So 1. Okay. No, we're cool.
cool.
Very cool.
One.
No, I don't think I'm a
Bro,
one for
you're a
cool.
one.
I
Okay,
don't
I'll
think
give
I'm
him
a one for cool.
0.75.
I think it's like some people see me as cool, but then once you get to know me, you're like, this guy's kind of weird.
Yeah,
a
see,
weird
see,
cool.
yeah. So
You're a
I'll
weird-
give him 0.5 then.
No,
0.5. So 0.75.
0.75.
Okay, but like when we're talking about cool, like this is like again the perception of
It's like how
everyone
you
else and stuff
dress
like
and
that.
like
I
how
think
people
0.7
perceive you.
Or
Though.
0.75.
Yeah, 0.75.
One will definitely be achievable. Bro, you know that freaking the speaker in the La Habra stands? That picture is iconic, bro. Like that's cool. Like, that was a cool picture.
And like,
Another cool picture.
Yeah, I think that was a cool
going back
picture.
to me, you're talking about how like I had that cool factor because I didn't care and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like nonchalant. This dude Alex literally sung
Okay,
in
yeah.
front of a whole crowd of 200 people.
Oh yeah.
And didn't give a single fuck about what happened after that and stuff like that.
Yeah, but
People-
then the same
Matthew
thing
is
is like,
currently peeing.
Kyle did too. Kyle did too, but like, I'll say Kyle isn't like known to be a singer either, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
But like, Kyle sang by himself, respected him and stuff like that. You sang and people were literally laughing at you and stuff like that.
Yeah, it
And
was
that-
loud laughter too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they didn't give a shit. They
And
were
I
really
don't,
funny.
it didn't really affect me. I didn't really care either, because I knew like people would laugh at me when I sang.
Like yeah, like public humiliation, but the fact that you kept going, like that's so respectable
Yeah.
for me. Like public humiliation, like I'm not going off on a tangent because I already told you about the public humiliation story, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know if we have time to talk about that or
We
not.
do.
Okay, but I'll go ahead and talk about this real quick and then go ahead and talk about the story. But that's such like public humiliation, and the fact that you kept going and you didn't that didn't stop you, and you just kind of like laughed it off and kind of like weren't that much affected, or in my opinion, in my eyes, you weren't that affected.
Yeah.
So much respect, you know, like that's a whole nother level of like respect that I have to give. But then talking about like my public humiliation story, I'll quickly talk about it. But it was like freshman year. I didn't really tell anyone about this. Not even Kyle or Matt. But freshman year, last game of the Frosh game, and we were all just messing around, screwing around, and stuff like that. And
We were waiting for the bus.
we were waiting for the bus, and I don't know how it went, but we just started like screwing around, and one thing led after another, and we just started painting each other. You know, just like really idiotic stuff. And one of the teammates comes up behind me, pants me, but pants everything, including the other underwear.
Oh.
So
dang.
I'm like completely butt naked, and this is insecure Armaan Khan, fat Armaan Khan, freshman year Armaan Khan,
What the
just lost to
fuck?
Andrea in the win, and Armaan Khan. I mean, that's actually said before, but like yeah, that Armaan Khan, you know, but it was really dramatic. Everyone's laughing and stuff like that, and like I came into my school like high school like with this like.
I could see
like-
how that could affect you, because as a freshman, you want to like you're still like, still in that 8th grade mindset where like you want to make sure people like you and stuff, and you don't want to
Exactly.
do anything out of pocket
Exactly.
or like make
And-
people dislike you.
And
you
at
know?
this point, I'm still trying to work to fit in. I don't really have like a designated group and stuff like that. I'm like still trying to like have that bond over where there's a Kyle, like his group, Matt's group, like all like all of us combined, you know. And like I'm like still trying to like just trying to figure things out. And I had this precedent, like you know, like men don't really cry and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
I always thought like that's a big thing in high
Yeah.
school, right? So this happened, and I was super embarrassed and stuff like that. Everyone was there watching me, and people were really quiet, like didn't know how to laugh. And then just one laugh started to another, and everyone just started chuckling and stuff like that. And I tried to hold it in, but at one point, like I'm a really emotional guy, so I just let it all out, and no one knew what to say. So I'm like, you know what, let's like screw it. So I literally I started walking down the street, just on the block. I couldn't stop crying and stuff like that. It was like really embarrassing for me. And I remember like Alex, again, like all the sophomores that were there from the beginning were still there for me like at the end. Alex, Simon,
Well, yeah, I mean, like
Marvin,
you,
Raymond, they
like
all
you
came
get
for me,
pants, like people
like-
see your dick, like it's not like we're not gonna be friends with you anymore, right?
No,
like,
exactly.
We're still gonna be your
No,
friends.
but it was just like the jokes that came after it. I don't know if you remember
Uh-huh.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, it was
Well, no, but the thing was like the most of the jokes were coming from the other freshmen though,
exactly
who didn't know really how to act in those
Yeah,
situations,
no, exactly,
right?
and stuff
Who
like
were
that.
like, they wanted to make themselves likable, so they would make fun of you. Yeah, so.
And yeah, exactly. And I just like me be myself and not having like a really close friend that would defend me or something like that I might have had like in middle school, or someone that I could have carried on.
Yeah.
I just felt it was like again like me versus everyone. This high school sucked and stuff like that. you know?
Yeah. I could see how like a situation like that would make you like, oh, I hate everyone at this school sucks, and like make you want to like leave and stuff.
I remember I was like we were playing like the last game, and I was like I was in the tip out, and I was like teary eyed and stuff like that. Like the shit
Bro,
was
this
sad,
is
bro.
before the game.
This is before the game.
Because we were
Oh,
waiting
man.
for the bus.
We were waiting for the
Oh.
bus.
Who pants you again?
We can't
sorry,
say.
I was
I don't
Okay,
say
but
it.
like, okay.
It's just still someone on the team, you know. Like again, I was just like, it really made me thankful, and that's like I've always been like adamant, like telling like Alex and the seniors, like guys, like or the college freshmen, guys, let's hang out, because like since then, like I realized like that's like the first moment where I'm like, these are like true friends, you know.
I think we've always been like super like good friends though.
But like I never realized the
That's
meaning
pretty
of
much
true friends until like that happened. Like I thought like,
Oh.
you guys would just continue laughing, have your own group. I would have to come back on myself and be like, oh like, guys, like I'm sorry I cried and stuff like that, and kind of like apologize for my actions and let you
No,
guys
because
make fun
like
of
you
me,
didn't
know?
do anything wrong, you know.
Yeah,
And someone else embarrassed you.
And in
Right,
fact, you
right.
guys came over and like supported me, comforted me. Like I'd never had that like type of affection before, so
Yeah.
really meant to love. But yeah,
Wait, what are you talking about right now? Like, 'cause,
that was
aware.
going back to like
Alex is.
the factor of public humiliation and
Oh,
like
okay.
how like I respect that. So that's why I want to give him like a 1.
Okay.
I think one.
Yeah,
A one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
you sure?
Perfect 2 right now,
Yes.
bro.
All right,
Yeah.
then I guess I'm a
Trust.
2.
Stop doubting yourself,
Okay.
Alex. Come on.
What's
Funny.
next?
Funny.
Funny.
I think my humor's subjective.
No, but it's funny for most
Your
of the
humor
people.
is directed
Most
to a
people,
certain
yeah.
group of people.
It's
Yeah,
funny
for
for like
Oh yeah,
most,
that's that's.
But then like if it's not that group, everyone's gonna be mad at me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Because
just made an illegal term, whatever that is.
What the heck?
you're really big about like inside jokes. Like things will happen within the group. You'll make the jokes within other people, and like people won't get it. You know what I mean? And
Kind of, yeah.
It's very like exclusive to a certain fact. And I started to realize that until like I started getting let in some of the groups within like the whether it's like freshman year with the frosh team, or even like some of like the sophomore year when I was like hanging out with you guys and
Yeah.
stuff like that. I really realized that, you know.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, that was like one factor that I realized. Guys, a security just pulled up on us. I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna go and continue this.
He wants to be a
podcast.
guest. He wants to be.
I guess so. But anyhow, I really think that like because of that, many people won't get your jokes, and that's why you'd be considered like a 0.5, 0.75. Because I'm just like 0.5 because it's like a really hit, but then the other 0.5 is like missing because the other half won't get it.
Yeah. Sure. Because I'll
1.75?
make jokes about like pop culture and stuff like that
Yeah.
too. So if you don't really understand like what's happening right now, then yeah, you won't
Exactly.
understand.
Yeah.
So like 0.75.
Like I can like be like Travis Scott blew my back out or something, right? And then like some people would think it's funny, but then some people would be
Yeah,
like,
some
what the
won't
hell?
get it,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
So like 0.5 or 0.75?
0.5.
Alright, 0.5.
So
Yeah,
then
0.5.
2.5 so far,
Yeah.
and now looks.
The final part is looks. Yeah.
Okay, but your
I give-
confidence like enhances it though, like you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think
so
you have.
too.
I think you have like good features.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think you have good features.
Yeah.
When
Really?
you had your old hair, what was your old hair like the?
Which one?
Before.
Split? Is it
the
split? Was it
perfect-
split? Was it a split here?
Pretty
good.
good.
How about you?
Alright, are you ready?
Okay,
All right, guys, we're back.
Yeah, so there's this security
hey,
car
just-
in a
just move on,
Toyota.
just move
Yeah, some guy got mad. Some guy that was like, no, he looked and sounded like Julian Newman's dad. Like, I'm gonna be honest, yeah.
Wait, not even joking. Yeah.
Making me kind of mad, man. It's my podcast. My gosh, I was having a good recording too.
Not even a cop car. It's a Toyota Prius. It's all needs security.
But now he's making
All
us finish
security.com.
quickly. But anyway, so we'll continue on and we'll finish up. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Funny is like I mean
No,
looks,
it's-
looks.
That's how
oh.
it looks.
I think you have good features.
You could really diss.
Your hair.
Yeah.
You could really diss on you, calling you a zero. That's.
Yeah,
I
for
mean.
real. That's not
that's,
good.
that's
I think it's like because I'm short. Like no one's really gonna find me attractive.
I mean, I think that's like your
Right.
one disadvantage.
Yeah.
In terms of
Yeah.
like the good looks.
Yeah.
But you remember your hair when you went to Sophia's surprise bonfire?
The perm.
party?
Yeah.
It was
Well,
like
no,
it
that
right
one was
before
like
the perm.
that one was when
the wavy.
I just got it cut though.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think that was like a super
Like a
dope
peak.
haircut.
Mm,
Yeah, I
okay.
think it was a super dope haircut.
So what would you say?
I would give him a 0.5.
0.5.
0.5, yeah.
0.5.
Yeah.
So overall, what is that? Where were we at?
1.75, 0.5. So 3.25.
Damn.
I'll
Yeah.
take it.
Separate
Yes.
All right, guys. So we got our ratings, and Matt, what was yours again?
2.75,
2.75.
I think. Yeah.
All right,
That was 3.
3,
And that's a 3.25.
3.25, and I guess my new updated one again is now 3.25.
Yeah.
All right, so
Alright,
we're
yeah.
getting kicked out. So it has been Just a Nice Guy podcast. I'm Alex Swain, signing out with Matt Lee,
Bye guys.
Kyle Phan,
So, bye, guys.
and Armaan Khan.
If y'all need my number, it's 714-719-819.
All right, bye guys.